Hi everybody and welcome to the Arbor Inn where we play TTRPGs and have a hoot. Today we've got Tales of Andrea, a bit of a modified one because as you can see, there's only two of them.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to have some fun. We're going to do something a little different. But they'll still be your Londriel and Aberrat for the most part. For the week though, we have coming up onto the day into the nightmare where things are heating up, quite literally. And we're ploughing through hell and almost killing everybody we come across. Almost. Leaving
As
others to
one
be
does.
tortured. As one does. It's normal.
Thus
We're
always
only-
being very patient.
We're only murder hobos when we are in hell, I suppose. Wednesday, that was Tuesday. That's at 6:30, everybody. Wednesday's playing with Mutts. We're still in Raft, prepping up the boat, getting ready and reading reports on the next chapter that's going to be released. In general, we just have a good laugh the entire time. It's fun. Friday, here be shenanigans. Ben's coming up with what we believe to be the final of Curse of Monkey Island 2. Most likely is
Yes.
going to be at this time. Yes, I believe so.
Most likely, probably.
It's
Maybe.
yes. Saturday, Nightbane. There are a lot of nights actually in our title things. I almost said nightmare. Nightbane, where things are heating up in that too. Ooh, lordy. Yeah, we killed the thing we shouldn't have.
Somehow. That was a shocking event, let me tell you.
Shoot first, think never,
Oh, well, something like
I
that.
believe a lot of thinking was had before the shooting happened, actually.
A lot of thinking was.
Poor
In fact, I don't
thinking.
think-
Yeah.
I don't think we actually shot in the case of this one.
No, we just filled
I
the
mean,
room
we
with fire.
shot.
To quote the last crusade, you chose poorly.
Poorly.
Yep.
That is Saturday, though. That's at 4 p.m. MST. And then we have Sunday again, where we will have the entire crew and be doing a normal episode following the normal storyline. For today, though, we have something entirely different planned for you all. But first, I think we have a little intro, unless anyone else has something to announce.
No.
Then let's hop to it.
It is open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be heard in gales and floods. If not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
And hello, welcome back, everybody. So the last time we left off with the consequences, they had figured out the kind of situation with their time warp stuff. Not really a time warp, so to speak, more like just being frozen in time, but they figured it all out. They figured the Shallows had 8 days to learn about the bombs that were put in place. And that the time thing was stopped prematurely. They should have been in there for at least 30 days, not the 21-ish days they were. They then came in accord and agreement. Things. Finestorm was issued an Admiralty challenge, if they would ever like to pick it up. And they departed to a place called Kanar, where they met up with Alpha A, who are now fugitives. after presenting and starting the plans of the coup, the General Latog didn't take too kindly. We left them there, but today we're doing something different.
Now for
Today,
something completely different.
We are hopping back in time to one of the nights in between when they were traveling from the Lone Mar Mountain to Ryland. One of the nights, the fine storm paid off the bunnies. The two of you find yourselves blinking in and out of consciousness, being dragged through tunnels, moved from place to place, and finally it stops, and your eyes open. Abrat, Yolondril, you are both next to each other, in a room, with what appears to be a wooden table in front of you. There's no light, but both of you have dark vision, so it's no issue for either of you. I think Abrat has dark vision. Does Abrat have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Abra has dark vision.
It's like, I'm pretty sure you do. When suddenly there is a beam, a cone of light that comes down on the two of you. Start to get a bit of a more surrounding understanding of what's around. You're in a room. About a 10-foot by 10-foot-ish room. The door creaks open, and in comes walking this small figure. Elongated feet, fur covering the entire body.
Oh, God damn it.
Normal, humanoid type looking body. Hands with fingers. Nice whiskered face. Long ears. He has his hat on. And a long trench coat. He looks up and pulls the cigar out of his mouth and... Yeah, you got yourself into a pickle on here now. He walks over to the other side of the table and sits down. In front of you is a herringgong.
I'm gonna promptly look at Abarat and ask, what the fuck?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm gonna look back at this rabbit man.
You part of the bit. Yep. Oof. Let me get his voice right.
Oof. Try that again.
You're part of the party that hurt the prince. The son of our king. Shouldn't have been above ground, nah, but he was.
Abarat, I could have sworn this... It feels weird, but it feels like before we fell asleep, Okay, I have no idea who the prince is or what we did.
Shot him with an arrow. Almost took off his leg.
I'm gonna gesture to both of us, and I'm gonna say, neither one of us shoot arrows.
You see, that was my case. But because you was seen with the person who did, you's been brought down here to answer for it. 'Cause he ain't nearby you, any of y'all. Honestly, you should be glad they're giving you a chance of a trial. Apparently they liked the bribe y'all gave them.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Abarat with my mouth agape.
Abrat's gonna be like, Yolondriel,
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
No. See, to my memory, weren't we at the Shallows estate and then we got... It's all really hazy. I don't even remember. Who were we with?
Well, the time of year with Barnaby and Eula.
I know. Your Andrea doesn't remember.
The time this actually happened.
I
was
know,
a
but
long time ago.
I'm playing out this fugue state thing and you can't stop me. I'm gonna look at this bunny man. I'm gonna say, all right, Doc, what does a bunny trial entail?
What you just say?
What is a what are you?
You just called me Bunny. I ain't no bunny fool.
A rabbit?
Alright. It's a damn good thing I came in here before everyone else. No. Herringgong. Definitely do not ever associate us with one of those kind. Rad.
Oh, so
folk.
you're not of the Leporidae family? So you're of a different
Pora who?
Leporidae family. It's a taxonomy distinction of
Pora
rabbits and bunnies.
day.
Yeah, you guys are... Okay, never mind. That's a deep cut nerd joke. Sorry, guys.
I got it, but he didn't.
I know.
Your Landriel, I think that might be a little too high a joke for our friend here.
You making a hot joke now? Have you know I'm 3'8", taller than most people
mean-
around here.
Do you include your ears or?
No.
I'm just gonna say... Okay, then once again, what does a trial entail? Exactly.
Well, it's pretty simple. You're outsiders, so a trial for you entails facing the extravaganza, or that's if you plead guilty. But if you plead innocent and are found guilty, you gotta pay a hefty fine, and then you're executed. And the remains returned to your people up above.
And I'm guessing there's no other way out of this.
Nope. Not unless you want to murder your way through an entire... What do we call them? An entire group of people dedicated to bringing justice to all kinds of individuals, even those of the wrongdoers of the above ground.
A police force?
What's that?
Never mind.
So you guys don't call yourselves a No, this joke is too nerdy. I can't keep doing these really nerdy jokes. A group of rabbits is called a fluffle. Sorry. I'll stop. Sorry.
I mean, this is a kerfluffle, so whatever.
Okay, then.
I'm given to you all as your private counselor of our kind. I can inform you to the ways and laws of our lands, but when it comes to the defending of it, your friend here, points at Iberat, is the one who's going to be speaking on your behalf. was part of your seen as your group, but wasn't seen as your group during the time of the incident. It was only you and the incredibly heavy one.
And that's why Brolog's not here. Okay, well, I got it.
Yeah,
Cool.
he was too big. Wouldn't even fit in the tunnel. I mean, we got part of his head in, but that was it, man.
Okay, let's do this thing.
Hops off his chair. Alright. I'll go let them know you're ready, have your arguments ready. Better.
I just like sit back and I'm like, ugh.
Oh, and good luck with the extravaganza if you should plead guilty. Most people don't make it back up alive.
Okay. And I'm gonna turn to Apparat. I'm gonna say, what's the plan?
I was going to ask you the same question.
All right. Let me get this down. Write notes, folks, so I have this for later. Sirenscape, folks. Sorry.
Sirenscape, everybody. Go to Sirenscape. You can play it on the online platforms and at home at your table. Very useful tool. Check them out.
I'm just going to turn to Everett. I'm just going to say, well, let's walk through our options quickly.
Biode.
Options. I have no idea what this event is about, so... Do you?
No.
Okay. So we're at a loss there. We don't know what the event is. That does make it difficult to defend ourselves.
Well, we do have the cleric and the druid who is really hard to down, so as long as I keep you standing, I guess.
Well, we could do the extravaganza. I mean, it sounds a little extravagant, but we could do it.
If we try and argue our case, what do you think our chances are?
I don't have much experience with this sort of thing, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. But he did sound pretty convinced that they were sure that you were guilty.
I don't even remember shooting it. I don't remember this rabbit.
Well, like you pointed
I'm
out,
sure
neither
that
of us use
argument-
bows.
But I'm sure that argument won't matter to them, clearly, or else we wouldn't be here.
It sounded a little bit like guilty by association.
Yeah, a real kangaroo court.
They do tend to hop to conclusions, don't they?
Yes.
And
Extravaganza
jumping on
it
you.
is then?
Yeah, let's do the extravaganza. I think that should be at least interesting.
And if worse comes to worse, we try and fight our way out?
Yeah, I'm unsure as to what kind of army they are, but did you see the size of him?
Yeah, and I can fly, so as long as we get to an area where they can't jump to us.
Yeah. Let's check out the extravaganza first, though.
Yes, of course. Backup plan. That's plan D.
Yeah, that's plan D. Plan A is extravaganza. Plan B is talk our way out of it. Plan C is...
The door opens up, and in comes the same individual, and he's like, alright, so it sounds like you're going for pleading guilty then.
I mean, what exactly is this extravaganza? Quickly, before we...
It's a trial of the guilty. You get thrown into a tunnel entrance and you're told that way's home. And you travel up on through. At the end of it, the counselors are all there. They have a safe route that they take all the way up. And if you succeed, they give you the potion of forgiveness.
How
What
good
about
are you
customs
at
and
navigating?
ways?
Well, I'm not going to lie, but I do find myself more comfortable underground. So there's that.
Well, that's good, because we're definitely underground right now.
Obviously.
Oh, and by the way, the size of our army is pretty big. There's wind tunnels inside the holes. I was just in the other room on the other side. Heard everything you were talking about.
I think you mean the numbers of your army are pretty large.
That's what I said, pretty big.
No, you said the size of your army was pretty big.
Yeah, the size of our army is pretty big.
So you mean they're larger than you?
Nah, I'm one of the tallest. I am 3'8". Just because you big folk doesn't mean that you can be talking down on me like that. Currently, right now, I have the power to actually execute you.
Okay, fuck it. Extravaganza it is.
Okay, pleading guilty. I'll file the charges. I'm gonna need a signature on some of the paperwork here and there, of course. I mean, just formalities and all that. You got 24 hours before you're gonna be released. I'm just kidding. There's a few shops along the way of, taking that path and that walk. If you need anything to try to survive and you want to leave some of your treasures and goods down here with us, the little folk down here. I say little folk, really, we could crush the entire continent above, but we don't, because we don't want to.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of hops a couple of times, turns around and walks out of the room. It's about 5 or so minutes before it comes back with a large stack of papers. It's like, okay, I'm gonna need your signature here, 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 here. Just goes down the list.
While I'm signing that, if it is okay with you, since we just woke up, is it okay if I grab a couple spells from my spell book?
Do it.
Okay.
Go for it.
There's this fucking spell. I can't find it. Ooh, it's gonna make me mad.
It's gone, everybody. He doesn't know where it is. I almost committed a
It's
stupid.
Guiding Hand, right? I think that's the spell's name.
Guiding Bolt?
No, there was this spell where you can cast a illusion that guides you in a direction you need to go.
Oh.
But I cannot remember what that
called?
spell's name is. And I don't want to
Path.
sit here for 10 minutes and
Path?
look
Find the
through
path.
each one away.
Find the path. It's a 6th level spell.
Oh, that's why I don't have it.
Can you all do 6th level spell? No, okay. It's like, are you at 6 levels? Oh shit.
No, but I
Should be
swear
upping some of my
there was-
numbers.
I hate having spell books. This is why I do martial classes.
Find the path is the one that will give you the safest route to a destination. I don't know of any other spell that will show you a path through things. While he's looking at that, though, Aberrat. No, I've never seen someone like you before. You got fungal growths all over you.
And you look like a hare.
What? See, this is why we don't connect with the big folk up there. They just look at us and they think, ooh, dinner.
I'm just gonna
To
look
be
up from my
fair.
spellbook.
I think everything looks like dinner.
Yeah, don't take it too personally. He's a mushroom boy, so they live off of dead things. He doesn't much care for anything except maybe us. Kind of. I don't know. Then
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna go
explains
back
a
to
lot.
looking through my.
Made of fungal growths. So really what we should be doing is looking at you and thinking dinner.
Oh. That would end in a very interesting result.
Perhaps we might get the chance.
I'm gonna look up from my spellbook and I'm gonna say, yeah, something weird is going on because when we fell asleep, I didn't have this many spells in my spellbook. Because yet I know you very well, Aberrat. I don't. What's going on? I said as I look back at my.
I don't know you laugh. Oh, who you is? Okay. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. You settle down and figure out what you want to be doing, and then I'll be back. Right? Cup of coffee? Easy. Donut?
Nah, I'm fine. Thank you, though.
Helps all night.
Okay, I am going to switch up one of my spells real quick. That's the only thing I have that can maybe help me. Borrowed knowledge. I'm going to read it out. You draw on knowledge from spirits of the past. Choose one skill in which you lack proficiency. For the spell's duration, you have proficiency. For 1 hour.
That is a good spell, and I have never found a reason to use it yet. I love it, though. Mainly because
Me either.
don't play as much as I want to.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. Let's do it.
Right. While later you are escorted by the individual to a small room that has half-circular wooden structures around. And there is a series of cloaked and hooded others of these beings. Long, fluffy hairs. Some of them are more furry than others. The snouts and whiskers vary in size. A few might have scars across their face. And as you enter in, the one in front of you, right, so here's what you want to do. When they say, do you plead guilty, you say yes. When you say yes, they'll tell you what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and what's going to happen at the end. Don't act anything up and don't do anything out of order, and they won't give you the execution notice. They'll give you the chance for your life.
Okay.
Good? Cool. Londril, you are escorted by two of these people who have rounded shields and spears. Kind of poke at your back a couple of times, ushering you into the middle of this chamber. Abrat, you were shown to the side with the other person who walked you in, who lights up a fresh cigar. And on a podium up in front of you stands this... It's more of a crimson red with gold trim cloak on that covers over and casts shadow over his face so you can't see it. You can see the ears coming out, long, greyed fur. Hear him call out, "Part of the party to injure the son of our King Vogel. You stand here before the trial of our kind for assaulting a royal. Do you plead guilty?"
I'm gonna pause for a second, and I'm gonna be like, "Is our lawyer still by us?"
He's standing next to Abrat. Orange glow lighting up his face from time to time.
I'm going to quickly whisper, "Is he still injured?"
According to him, yeah.
I am going to step forward, motioning Abrat to step forward with me. And I'm going to say, Your Honor, I have a question for you and the prince before we say our plea.
The prince is not here. He is bedridden, injured, and permanently marred from your brutalities.
I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to say, I'm a cleric. I can heal people actually quite well. I have something that's called greater restoration. If you would like, I can demonstrate my lesser healing abilities. Yeah. And that way you might give us the chance to heal your prince and make up for our slight against you and your people.
There is a series of murmurs and mumbles around the entire crowd.
I
As
could
behind,
quickly...
next to you, Abrat, while Yolandril's saying all that, the guy who's trying to help you all out leans over and goes, "What the hell is he doing?"
If you like, Your Honor...
It's got a big heart.
He's got a dumbass head.
If one of your guards would like, he can come and cut me along the arm, and I can show all of you. Because I don't want to grab my weapon
Give me a persuasion
in your
check.
courtroom. It's not bad, but my persuasion is dog shit. 16.
16, okay. There is crowd keeps mumbling, it gets a little louder, and one of the red cloak holds his hand up. You see this long, kind of spindly, clawed hand. Kind of looks like a rabbit foot, reaching up. Patches of fur missing, all greyed at this point. Let there be a demonstration. One of the
Thank you, Your
guards
Honor.
approaches, raises his spear. I ain't sorry if this hurts. Stabs into your
Whatever.
forearm. And pulls out
I'm gonna
with
go.
a small little... I am gonna give you...
Do it.
It's 2 points of piercing damage. I rolled a 1.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on myself. Healing myself for 2d8 plus 4.
Alright.
10. Didn't need to do that, but whatever.
There is... See, your tattoos glow with that radiant light. The energy moves through your arms and they see the light crawl to the wound and then it itself start emanating and then seal shut. The guard himself is like, oh, oh. There's a series of murmurs around again. And you hear someone call out, "It's just a trick! We've seen the Uplanders do that before. It's a lie!"
I can show you more magic. This thing ain't it. I can do more. You guys want to see? I'm gonna look around at this room. I'm gonna go. That's probably not gonna work out.
Staff slams down from the one in the red robes. Enough of your parlor tricks. We have seen others do things like this for themselves.
I can do it to my buddy. I could do it if you have an ailment,
Enough.
sir.
Do you plead guilty or do you not?
I'm gonna look at Everett. Dread. Alright, no. Guilty. Whatever. Let's get the show on the road.
Slams his staff a series of 2 more times on the ground. Very good. Tickets. We'll guide you. One in the hat and the cigar in his mouth. Yeah, I got you good. Take you to the tunnel entrance where you will go. The Extravaganza. May fortune be on your side, and your innocence prove in the end. Slams his staff 3 more times. As the guards class around and start escorting you out. Ticket looks back at the... That was stupid.
I don't know how I tried to help.
Tried to help. That's understood. I mean, if you want to go see the prince, we can go do that and you can help. Helping now doesn't fix what you did then.
I mean, we didn't do it, so...
Yeah, like I said, I know you didn't do it. Someone who's part of your group did. And as he is, by ipso facto, not here with you like most of the others, we believe they're dead. You have to take the crime.
What if I told you I know where he is? Because I think I know who.
Oh, it wouldn't matter anymore. The crime's already been admitted to guilt by Yolanda. This guy here.
Let's just go, dude. Fuck this place.
Well, I gotta take you to the hatchery first. That's where your pathway starts, and that's honestly where all the danger really is. You can do yourself a favor. Whenever you encounter something, take it with you. Could benefit you in the end. Just don't tell the council that you took anything.
Okay. This fucking place.
Out of curiosity, though, where is that white-skinned, horn, winged thing?
I knew it was that one. How about I tell you when we're done?
I'll be at the entrance. Gotta be seeing you there. Well, if there's anything you need at all, we can make a quick pit stop, but...
Yeah, probably, what, rations and some other shit, I guess.
It's more of a trial than journey. You won't be in there for too long.
We don't need rations, Andrea.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it then.
Okay. To the forestry. Travel through the town. The town itself is... Yeah, at this point you're in a large cavern. The cavern is dug out in a bit of a round shape. Around are pillars of compact stone and dirt, with strange buildings of clay erected all over them. Rope and wood bridges connecting between each of these pillars, as you see many of these other kind walking around. Smaller ones, what appears to be children laughing, playing, and him just walking along in front of you stands out quite a bit. You don't see any other of this kind wearing a coat like his or a hat like his.
As a note, Abrat's not going to say it, but he is kind of impressed by this.
No, many years ago, before we had them secluded to the extravaganzas planned, beings that lived there we were at war with. Mindless creatures. Strange beings that overran our lands from time and time again. We actually had an upper come down and write a journal about us. The Great Hunt, we called it. We ended up actually heading east towards the hatchery place. Took command of it and turned it into this trial. The man from above, he liked to call it the Day of Easter.
Everyone takes 4 points of psychic damage. Mark it off your chart. Everybody watching and playing.
Because in the end, the Easter we win, the worse it got.
I'm gonna look at Abrat and genuinely ask, with all honesty. I think either I had a stroke and this is all a figment of my imagination, including you, or you had a stroke and this is all a figment of your imagination, including me.
I don't have the physical makeup to be able to have a stroke, Yolanda, so it's most likely you.
Then I have had a stroke. Okay. Well, then the only way out is through.
It takes a few minutes, but eventually gets you to an area where you are checked out. Your halberd is returned to you. You now realize, oh hey, I haven't had my halberd this whole time. And all of your items given back. Everything is, except for your armor, which they could not remove for some reason. One of the guards notates that. And, hardest time trying to get rid of your armor. It just wouldn't get off your body. It's like it was trying to give you a big old hug.
I'm just gonna do this to him. I'm gonna grab the edge and pull it off and then put it right back on. Just like that.
How'd you do that?
The armor.
Whew, you uppies have a lot of fun stuff.
You guys should probably make contact with the upper world. There's stuff going on that you could help out with. I'm just saying.
They keep their distance, we keep ours. They don't even know we exist. It's alright.
I'm just gonna look at Aberrat and I'm gonna say they don't realize that there's end of the world shit going on up there. But I mean, whatever.
End of your
And I'm
world,
just gonna-
maybe, but our world's fine. Bag of holding, contents varies. We don't know. We you can only get things out there if you summon in. We all exhausted our imagination, so contents varies. We didn't want to destroy it too. It's your property and returning not easy. Anyway, all your items
Thank
get
you.
returned to you, and you are shown through to a dark corridor. Tickets behind you. Right now, good luck. I'm gonna be going with the Prime Council members who are gonna free you of your crimes once you get to the top.
Cool. Cool. This isn't awful at all, I say.
Could be worse. Could be maiden season. He smiles and closes the door.
As he's closing the door, Abrat's gonna just softly say, "Such adorable creatures."
I know, you just want to scritch them behind the ears and stuff. You know, give them good pets.
Pick him up and give him a big hug.
I think it's the fluffy tail, you know what I mean?
And the whiskers. The whiskers are just so adorable.
Those bastards fucking bite though. I say. As we it started walking down this tunnel.
Teeth and they're big, floppy.
The teeth. The teeth!
big
Look at the bones!
Pointy teeth!
You'll bite your head off.
Both of you, go ahead and give me survival checks.
Oh,
I'm good at
baby,
this.
I will.
And I didn't roll very well. 14.
14.
14.
Okay. Not too bad.
That's pretty much my passive survival. I rolled a 10.
It takes
I
you
rolled
all
6.
6.
My
Takes you
survival's good.
all a little bit, and you start getting through the passageways.
Mm-hmm.
And you end up finding yourself standing in amongst a large clearing. Now it is dark, and you do see only in greys and blacks. But you hear wildlife all around you, and see trees and places everywhere. It's a beautiful looking forest.
How much dark vision do you have, Vaughn?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. I'm going to, as an action, share my 300 feet of dark vision with him. That lasts an hour. Do that one time.
Your Londriel, you can see so much more than everyone else.
Yeah. To you, this is flavor. I actually like this idea. Got it. To you, it looks like it's a full moon without there being a full moon. That's what it looks like. You could see forever. I've also got. As we continue to walk, I'm going to say in hushed tones. So I've got about 4 minutes of flight if we're in the dark. Plus another minute with my wings. So if stuff gets hairy, we can just fly over top of it.
Now, one thing to note, Yolandril, I am most comfortable in this kind of a situation, so don't worry too much about me.
Yes, but still. We don't know what kind of beasties lay within these caverns.
We're about to find out.
Yeah. We keep on walking.
Keep on trekking. Both of you give me perception checks.
God, I should just take my passive. 16.
Just take your
Oh.
passive.
I shouldn't have rolled either. 10.
10.
Yes.
The 16 is enough to see something, Aberrat.
Thank God.
You are looking around, and you see a pair of small ears from behind one of the trees. As soon as you spot it, it quickly hides.
Were they rounded or pointed?
Pointed.
Pointed. Ears up ahead.
If anything, actually, it's just behind you.
Ears just behind us.
I keep on walking.
Yeah. I am, however, a little more wary of what's behind us.
Okay. Keep on walking. Give me another perception check, both of you.
Fuck me.
I got 23, which is my passive.
23. Good God. You're unreal.
I rolled a nat 1 to a total of 9.
Oh my gosh. Well, Abrat, you very plainly see this.
I'm the one
You
with
hear-
360 feet of dark vision naturally, too.
You hear it first. You hear a... And you look off to your right, and you see these small, strange, about 3-4 inches tall or so, ovular-shaped things walking along the ground. There's a small cluster of them. At first, your mind thinks, it's a bunch of eggs. But then you see the chubby, muscular, fleshy legs, the chubby arms, and the strange flesh, skin tone, and coloring to these creatures.
Andrea,
Yeah.
we're about to have a very bad time because of a very small creature.
As soon as you
Do
start
we need to run?
saying that, they stop and turn, and you get the full facial features. It looks like an adult human, but instead of any incisors, it's their front teeth. All their teeth are molar teeth. In fact, actually, let me just give you an example. Here you go. Look at the stream, and you will see what these things look like.
Oh gods.
Christ.
Thank you, Anamari Rytak, for this wonderful idea and this beautiful drawing. Compliments of Anima Rytak.
I'm going to promptly note. I'm going to grasp Aberrat.
Right, as you're doing that, they all go "Bah!" and start charging you. Roll initiative.
Fucking good Christ.
Abrat is trying really hard not to laugh. And as a result, he rolled a 6 for initiative.
Keep it, keep it, keep it. I am moving you to the map. And changing things around. And here we go, battle sounds.
I can't currently see anything, by the way.
I can.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
That's rather strange. Hang on, let me make sure I'm in the right token there. Here we go. Dynamic lighting. You sure have not been given night vision. How much do you have right now?
300 thanks to Galadriel.
300.
360.
360, because it actually
360.
it compares on with the other one.
Adds.
There you go.
Okay, I see. I see.
That's why I
now.
have 360.
This thing is this cluster of these fleshy eggs. Let me grab my pen. Where is my pen? Here we go. Right, so Abrat, you said you got a
6.
6.
Yeah.
Your Londriel?
19.
Hurt.
Thankfully.
19.
18 on the
There,
die.
yeah. They got an 8. So they are before you, Abrat. But after your Londriel. Okay, your Londriel.
Okay, as an action. Where's that? Sorry, lost it. I get 4 uses of Steps of Night. Oh no, this is a bonus. As a bonus action, when you are in dim or darkness, you can magically give yourself a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 minute. So I'm going to use that as my bonus action, and I will use my action to grab Aberrat and fly 30 feet in the air. Use my full movement, just going.
Okay, to grab Aberrat, it'll take half of your movement to do that.
Oh,
So 15
so
feet.
15. Mm-hmm.
So you have 5 feet to get to Aberrat. So you have 10 feet. You would be 10 feet in the air.
Okay, well, hopefully that is good enough for now. So I didn't have to use an action to grab him? Or did I have to use an action to grab him?
No, so I'm considering basically at this point if you're allies and you want to grab an ally, if it's consensual, it's just going to be half your movement. Won't be an action, so you can still do something. But both of your hands are occupied right now. So if you're casting any spells, it cannot have the semantic. Or
Gotcha.
yeah, semantic. Because your hands are
Gotcha.
occupied.
I got you. 1 second. Find actions, bitch. You can't use an action for a bonus action spell, can you?
No.
That sucks. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. At level 3, I'm going to cast. No, damn it! Damn it! Sorry, guys. It's the somatic that keeps like popping up and up. Motherfucker! I don't have anything that isn't. Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay, well, I guess never mind. Yep. I don't have shit. Never mind. That's my turn.
Okay. They, in turn, are going to run up to just below both of you. As they do so, they're all going, and you hear the chubby little legs squeaking as they step and run forward. And all look up simultaneously, kind of form around in this circle shape, and go, I need both of you to give me Constitution saving throws.
It's gonna be a 6 for me.
6, okay.
15 from me.
15. Abrat, you pass. Your Londriel, you don't. So your Londriel, you're taking full damage. That's at 12 points of force damage. And Abrat, you're taking half to 6.
Right.
All right.
That is their turn. Aberrat, you're up.
I am going to look down upon them, keeping a chuckle from forming, and I will, clutching my druidic focus, I will cast Erupting Earth.
Okay. What do they need to do?
They need to make each creature in the area. So a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered at that point, which would be them.
Okay.
Each creature in that area, or the ground underneath them, rather. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. A failure earns them 3d12 bludgeoning damage. A save takes half as much. Additionally, the ground in the area becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
Boop.
The question is, since we are in the air, do we need to make this save as well?
No, because you are in the air. You are not touching the ground. So
Thank
what
you,
kind
your
of save
Landriel.
again? Is this
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Dex.
It's 16.
Okay. That is a 13 on the die for a total of 14. They fail.
Oh, perfect. 3d12. Let me get to this. Cast you and 3d12. That's not bad. 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
24 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. As the ground begins to quake, shake, and erupt, crack from place to place, bits and pieces start flipping upwards, land on top of one, and you hear this sickening and a splat of a clear liquid inside. And others of them stop, look around with faces of pure horror as the ground around them is beginning to crack up and just turn to nothing. One of them jumps for something just as the earth draws away and it slams against. You hear another sickening crack as the top half of it flips over and the other half drops down into what for you would be a small little crack, but for them it's a large canyon. And the little pieces start shaking. One trips, falls, large crack, and this liquid inside starts seeping out from it. The ground beneath two of them starts getting uneven. One jumps up, manages to grab hold, starts reaching down towards the other. It's like,
Wow! Wow!
the other trying desperately to crawl his way up, barely reaching up, and then slipping, falling to the ground, cracking and shattering open. The other one in the end looks around and sees all his friends gone, looks up, and lets go. And then falls, shatters to the ground. Both of you give me perception checks. It's dead, by the way. Very, very dead.
24.
24.
20.
20. Alright. I need... Yolandru, roll a d12. Aberrat, roll a d12.
Oof.
5.
5.
10.
10. Perfect.
Perfect, he says. 15 more
There.
egg bushels.
Ah. When you look down, when you're looking at this strange sight before you, as glistening in amongst the clear liquids, Aberrat, you swear you can see at least 5 diamonds down there. Yolandriel, there's 10 rubies.
Okay.
Varying sizes.
I'm
In
gonna
amongst
put us
the
back down.
guts, the corpse of these things are diamonds and rubies.
Okay, I'm gonna set us both down. I'm gonna say quickly no. I'm gonna start scrambling for rubies.
I'll snag
and
the
diamonds.
5 diamonds. And while I'm doing that, do the insides of these things remind me of eggs at all?
Oh, they definitely do, yeah. It's like an embryonic fluid of some kind. And the outside, when you're
Ugh.
touching the outside, it feels genuinely like flesh.
Huh.
That's just hardened to a point of brittleness and very thin.
Do I have my portable hole?
I
You
don't
should.
think you have it at this time.
Oh,
no.
not yet.
You got it
No,
from the
not
shopkeeper.
currently at this point. Okay.
No.
He says
Wanted
that
to
out
make
loud,
sure.
and I say, "You had a. I've had a stroke. I swear to the gods, I've had a stroke. Something is going on here."
I am going to take, if I can, a small piece of this creature and try to hold on to it.
Okay. You take a small piece. You hold on to it. Where are you putting it?
Just in my jacket with my other stuff.
In your jacket? Alright.
Yeah. Once I've gathered up the rubies, how many do I get?
You have... So from up above, all you saw was rubies. You gather up 8 rubies of varying sizes and 2 emeralds. You saw a few of the diamonds as well, but Abrat saw those ones and picked them out more clearly. Abrat, you got 5 diamonds of varying size.
I'm gonna look at how long did that take me to pick those up?
Yeah, not very long, like 30 seconds, to kind of clear out and wipe this strange, sticky, goo-like substance off from them. As you're just now realizing that must have been hell for those things. Like a genuine Category 10 earthquake.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Abrat and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna fly up ahead for as long as I've got left. Go. Gonna do, and like kind of do that Superman, like just like fly through the air, like glide through for the last like 20 seconds that I think I have.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll fall
before,
behind him.
I'm just
before you
looking
do
around.
that, both of your passes are enough to see that pair of ears again. Abrat, this time round you can tell the ears are not as long as all the other ones you saw. This is probably a youngling, or someone who's very young in age, following you.
I'm going to slow my pace so that it can keep up.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do anything otherwise.
You both get to the end of your flight.
Mm-hmm.
Have to settle down again. What are you doing after that?
Keep searching. I'm gonna go ahead and can't cast that right now, actually.
Out of curiosity, does it seem like this area gets sunlight at all? Or are these plants getting their nutrients from a different source?
You have no idea. There's no sunlight, but they're probably getting their nutrients from another source. And everything is, with dark vision, everything is black and white. You're not seeing actual colors here.
Mm-hmm.
So, the general shade of them, give me a I'm gonna say an intelligence check. Because nature wouldn't have to do with your eyes. Well,
I'm gonna
possibly.
do a survival.
I mean, it
check.
could.
Look,
Or that. Well, you could give me a nature check, yeah.
I'm gonna do survival for something else.
Okie dokie.
24. And the reason I say it could is because, for one, I am a creature of nature, so.
This is true. This is true.
24.
24.
My survival check was for looking for like places where there's a lot of like movement. You know, through a lot of like tracks and like clear paths where
Okay,
people
yeah.
have traveled through. Let's say
There's
19.
a lot of movement everywhere, all around you. Small, little, tiny footprints in the ground, moving from place to place, all in clusters and groups. Very frequent. As for you, Abrat, there is a... You get the idea, having a general understanding of how light kind of works. These trees, if seen in the sunlight, would not actually be green. It would be of a different color.
Indeed.
Point, you hear both of you behind you
Excuse me?
I will turn to look at the source of this noise.
Same.
Hi.
Yo.
What are you
Hello there.
doing here? I've never seen people from the above ground come below before.
We had to do the egg. I look at Abrat when I say this extravaganza. Fuck. And then I'm going to look at the kid, and I'm gonna say, and I realized that a little while. Chance I've been able to say it. I'm gonna look at the kid and say,
Oh, dear.
we gotta make it to the top or the end of this.
I know how to get there.
What are you doing down here, little one?
Following you.
And how long have you been following us?
From the start.
It would have been safer and wiser had you stayed with your own kind.
They would have just made me do chores.
Safer, wiser, and more boring. Good point.
Can't blame him. Alright, kid. You think you can guide us through here?
Uh-huh.
And we'll make sure you get there safe?
Okay.
Okay.
Just try your hardest not to remember anything you see down here.
And best to understand that sometimes things have to die in order for you to complete a mission. You know what I mean?
You talking about the
The eggs. Those
Oh.
Eggmen.
Oh, well, I mean, it is harvest season, so.
Harvest.
So we can just kill these things. They seem to have... Do you guys not realize that they seem to have some sort of communal bond and language of their own and emotions?
Yeah, but they've got gems inside.
Oh, okay.
That, and they almost killed all of our kind way back when, so, you know, we kind of figured it was fair is fair. I mean, that's how I see it. That's how my dad tells me, and my mom. And our communal leader.
Well, as we all know, you know, adults never are wrong.
Well, from my experience, every time my parents told me that something I was going to do was stupid, it ended up being stupid. Only because I got hurt. But then again, it was fun, so... Kind of trade-off, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Aberrat and I'm gonna say, these people really need to go topside.
No, I completely disagree with you, Yorlandril. I think these people should seriously stay down here.
I don't want to.
Look, kid, I know you don't want to, but if you go topside, the kind of infuriating madness to the logic behind that which your elders give you is rampant and far worse up there.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a point, but, so I guess 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other?
I mean,
I would actually say it's 5 in one hand and 13 in the other.
coming from someone who's only ever been in the above ground and has never experienced the below ground, you sure do know what you're talking about.
They have a point. No. Aberrat, they have a point. Anyway, we have a schedule to keep. Let's go. What do you say, guys?
Shall we?
Yeah?
I was told never to give free services, so I need a barter for something.
Barter for something. I'm just gonna reach in and I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna put 10 platinum in their hand.
I harvest gems from the inside of weird creatures. Hands you back the 10 platinum. I have that much in my pocket in 1 gem.
We're about to lose all our gems, aren't we? We're gonna wake up next week and not remember really what happened. As I look at Aberrat.
Aberrat's just going to look at Yorlandril and say, Yorlandril, I don't have anything to barter with except promises to not eat the little thing. So this is
What?
going to be up to you.
I'm not edible.
He's like the, well, technically we're all edible. He's not.
What?
I mean, I'm just saying technically. I'm edible even. He probably wouldn't taste that good. He's just like this. Don't worry about it.
I'm a vegetarian.
I'm just gonna be like, and I'm gonna reach in and I'm just gonna pull out the biggest ruby, and I'm gonna say, "This,
I want bigger.
That's what we got."
Well, then how about you kill the big one? I get what's inside the big one, I show you the way out.
The big one. We're getting fucking grifted here. I see you looking at Aberrat.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, Yorlandril. We're going to end up hunting a bunch of these things while we're down here anyway. It's just what ends up happening every time.
I'm just gonna look around for a second. I'm not even sure I'm even awake from sleeping. Let's just kill this fucking thing. All right, kid. Show us the way.
They pinch your leg.
I
That
looked
hurt.
down and I'm like, I mean, it felt real. But I mean, when you dream, things still feel. Perception is a funny. Don't do psychedelics, kid. They kind of change your perception of life forever.
I may have already accidentally. They turn, slip the legs. I wander these forests on a regular basis. Sometimes I forget lunch and I eat a mushroom and, well, turns out to be the wrong one. I'm not that good at nature, even though I'm supposed to be. My name's Emma. What's yours?
Your Landriel.
Aberrat,
Good to meet you both.
how many hours until sunset do we have?
Sunset.
No, this is Aberrat asking
Oh.
the DM because Aberrat
Sunset's
would know.
already happened. You've got like 8-ish hours till sunrise.
8-ish hours until sunrise. Okay.
Nice.
Ish.
Eesh.
For you,
I think
actually,
we
it
have-
would be like 8 hours and 12 minutes.
8 hours and 12. I think we have roughly 8 hours until sunrise, Yolandriel, so we should go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look at this rabbit, and if it isn't a white rabbit, Murray, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Is this a white rabbit?
She is, she's white in places. There is brown patches around the eyes. The tips of her ears kind of curl out with brown, but most of her is actually white. And on a single one of her feet is a single brown spot.
Say, let's follow the white rabbit down the looking glass as we continue forward.
It's a good one. I like it.
Do
Better
you have a
than
looking glass?
Extravaganza.
Yeah, a little over the top. I mean, they do this every year, too.
A little over easy, you know.
That's a good
Anyway,
one. I
very
like that one,
quickly,
too.
while we continue, I cannot hold it in.
Actually,
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
basically we're just gonna do a 3-hour one today, everyone. So we're gonna take a break a little bit early. The 1:30-ish time mark ish. I say ish.
Ish.
And we'll be
Rough.
back with a wonderful conclusion to this extravagant event.
Yes, and stick around because we have trailers for other shows.
We do.
So.
Yeah, you might even
Yeah,
see a trailer for
it's gonna be
this one
exciting.
because I hijacked a different show's setting for this. So hey, we'll be right back.
Hey, whoa.
Yes, good stuff.
Why am
totally
I
not dead.
so bad at this game? Jeez.
Might be genetics.
He deserves it.
What are you doing? No, straightforward. Straightforward. Now left. Now left. Yeah. Now straightforward. Right in that nook. Right in that nook. Now jump. There we go. Good Christ! What was that? 15 minutes? Woo!
You're doing great. Great. Bring him up. Bring him up. Right? No, don't drop me. Whatever you do, don't drop me.
That is
My slimy mucus ball. I
you
think that's what that is. These are germs.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's mucus. That is snot. That is all over that bowling ball, folks.
Repulsive.
Oof. Everybody knows if it's
Nope.
green and it's slime,
You went that
it's
way.
booger time.
Identification number?
Searching for a wallet. Does he have a wallet?
No.
Tattoos on his wrists, forearms.
Nope.
Yeah, this is TK421.
I knew it was coming.
Let me paint this picture for you so you understand this. The queen has a flawless AR of 18 as well.
Oh my goodness.
So you got lucky just to hit her.
Oh my god.
And she has 1,000 total damage capacity, which means you outright killed her right away.
Kinda wanna do some vamps just so we can kill some things.
That red powder mist going everywhere. Cook shows back up in the normal world at 9 a.m.
Oh, that was fun.
Hey, hello again. Welcome to another episode of Night Bane, where we see who dies this week.
Hello there. As a guest of the Owlbear Inn, you obviously have taste. Now, as a person of taste, have you ever thought to yourself, I need to watch an artist who also has taste, with a sense of classiness and intelligence, heightened by sitting in a leather armchair before a fireplace with shelves of books behind? Neither have I. Anyways, I happen to have an art channel called Michael Howe Arts here on Twitch if you want to check it out. There's drawing, chatting, and sometimes gaming. If you enjoy fantastic characters and comics, or just having someone to hang out with while doing art, you should give Michael Howe Arts a look-see. That's twitch.tv/Michael Howe Arts. And if you visit, maybe, just maybe, you'll occasionally have that artist sitting in front of a fireplace to give you a +1 for the richness and culture of your Twitch experience. Though I wouldn't count on that. But please, do stop on by. Thanks for your time, and have a wonderful day.
I'm Michael Howe, and I approve this message. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, I did this, and 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 this.
Such is the way. Did you get that in like? Do they have fortune cookies here?
Fortune cookie.
There are cookies,
That's a hard no.
and I have found myself fortunate to eat them on occasion.
Oh. And I'll say, fear the dread pirate claw.
Your little satyr kids. The
Still
tail.
alive in 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, same. I say,
Satyr tots.
let's go talk to Brolog. I got some news.
Satyr tots.
Satyr tots.
Hashtag Satyr tots. I love that.
Hoogulapid.
All right, well, Brolog will embrace the handhold and give him a little shoulder pat.
Okay, as we take a few steps with our arms swinging back and forth, I'm gonna say out loud, Brolog, that's not what I meant.
Have you found my cheese? It slipped off my crackers.
Oh.
I still have my crackers, though, thankfully.
I would ask a Joffrey about that.
Does he not know, speaking to Aberrat, that there is no try? Do or do not.
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
Beautiful man.
If not, he will soon learn.
Close to the camera. There you go.
Oh, baby Mama Luma.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Owlbear Inn, where we play TTRPGs and have a hoot.
I don't know what's really going on. Hi!
We have you on speakerphone.
I was just gonna say, this is one hell of a collect call, man. I didn't know he knew infallible relay.
Does anyone know what the rates are? I don't have that much gold. And breathe all over it. I need a dex saving throw.
It'll be like a family outing. We'll be giving mom and dad Maggie
It'll be fun.
And then I need people to remember me after I die.
I will always remember you after you die. But I hope you don't die.
Like, almost like you could reach out and touch your own echoed self.
Reach out and touch self. Do I see all this going on?
I regularly do.
You do.
Okay.
I like getting into things.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
if
is always important.
Agreed.
You're next. We have more for later. This is for the innkeeper. He needs to get turned too.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Hi everybody, welcome back. We are back on our Easter egg hunt of Tales of Andrea. Because I couldn't resist.
Right.
Perfect for the day. They even get prizes. It's great. You are following along after this little female herringon. She is jabbering the whole time, talking to you all, asking repeated questions, not waiting for any of you, either of you, to actually answer any of them, but eventually finishes with, I'm just so really, really tired of all the grown adults telling me what's good for my life. I just want to live myself,
Then do it.
The problem is our justice system is just so corrupt. It's awful.
Oh yeah, clearly. That was a kangaroo court.
That was a joke. It's just a way of getting the uppers to do the harvesting for us. Although, one of your party members did actually shoot the prince. But he shouldn't have been up there to begin with. Which is why I think this is all bull.
Well, maybe that'll change. The old die,
It's a really tragic way of looking at life.
Tragic? What's tragic about it?
Well, unfortunately, that is usually how it works. Usually, the bad people don't get comeuppance. They just die alone, and then hopefully good people take their place. That is a fate worse than death anyway. Worse than a regular death, an execution, I should say.
I don't know, I think I could do a pretty good job.
Then do it.
We're nearly there. We're going to want to be super quiet, by the way. He usually has a few of his clusters around. Who's saying... there's no way to tell. If there's any more, it's going to be place to place.
How big is the area in which this big egg is? I ask her.
There are trees around.
Okay. Are there any cliff ledges up high?
I should have made that an option. No, sadly.
How big are these trees?
About the size you see around you now.
Look up. Are they big enough to support the weight of Aberrat?
Oh yeah, they would be.
All right then. Aberrat, what sort of casting feat do you have? Like, I mean, range.
Oh. Range is not so much a problem. The parts where range becomes a problem for me is when I'm trying to keep you alive.
I think I'll be okay. We go in quiet. We go up high. Take out the big one first.
60 to 30 feet would be best.
You got it. And you, I'm going to look at them. I'm going to say, you, I'm putting in a tree as far away from danger as possible. And that's where you're going to stay until I come get you.
She looks up at you and pulls out a dagger. I can help.
No, you're not going to. You're going to stay safe because you, I say, looking directly at her, are going to be running this place in about 10 years, so you need to stay alive.
Give me a persuasion check. With advantage.
Go. Persuasion. That's a 15 on my persuasion. Persuasion.
Okay. Well, as long as I get to see.
You got it.
Cool.
No, it's going quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
We do.
Alright. Tread along for a while longer, and she stops. Okay. Just right up there.
I'm gonna reach underneath. Well, actually, I'm going to point. I'm gonna get Aberrat's attention, and then I'm gonna point at the girl, telling you to grab on.
I'm going to firmly clutch her shoulders.
And then I'm going to
Brushes
pick
your
up
hands
Aberrat.
off quickly and like, fools, and then just dong, jumps up, grabs hold of one of the branches. And we look like bunnies. You don't think I can jump?
Yeah, but I can do this, and then I'm gonna grab Aberrat. It goes like straight up in the air above the tree line and start going in the direction of the big things.
That would have been so much cooler.
And I'm going to stick him in this tree.
I'm going to say, give me a stealth check.
Even as we glide silently.
Even as we glide
while we're
silently.
well, no, that's not the right kind. Never mind.
Using a token of Jartus to symbolize where she is.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I don't have it anymore anyway.
Cast guidance on Aberrat.
You're the one doing the stealth check here.
Never mind.
But both of you are doing stealth checks, so. Cast guidance on whomever.
That's a D4. You can add.
Well, I mean, thank you for the guidance. Hopefully it's enough.
A 14 for you?
Yeah.
I got a 13.
We're not very sneaky, are we?
They got a
smacking
3
branches.
and a 9.
Oh,
They didn't see
they're not
it.
very observant.
They're not very observant, apparently. Yeah, you can get
Oh,
up
we're
and you can
lucky.
drop Abrad off in that spot. What you see is what you see. There is a very large one of these creatures looking down on all these smaller ones hustling about below, beneath its feet, and going, grabs hold of one of them and just pops it in its mouth and starts chewing. And then you hear him go, and then as it spits out the hardened gem inside, and it lands into a pot nearby.
Okay, I am going to, with hand gestures, I'm going to go like that. I'm going to motion that I am going to come around this way. I will mark off my path. And I'm going to get behind this fucking thing. And then I'm going to go...
While you're getting over there, give me another stealth check.
Gotcha. Casting guidance on myself. Because I'll need it. That's a 19 on my stealth.
The big guy got a 9.
Nice.
However, when you get to about there, you hear this panicked. You look down and you see as all the other ones are beginning to all turn and point in your direction.
Okay.
I'm going to ask for Aberrat to give me a... no, you rolled a stealth check of 13, right?
14.
14, perfect. We're rolling on that. Initiative, though. At this point, I do believe... Let's move to some... I think it actually even might be that one. Wait for it. Maybe. Alright. Aberrat.
7.
Good grief. Andrea?
16.
16.
I roll 15s like a motherfucker on this stuff.
You do.
Like a motherfucker. It's ridiculous.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sirenscape, folks. You hear that beautiful, beautiful vibe we've got going for this battle? That's Sirenscape.
All right. So the little eggs, they rolled an natural 20 on their initiative. A total of 21. Let's see if they... Yes, they do. Soon after they all point out at Yolondriel, there's a general consensus of... And they all start spinning and turning and looking at Aberrat inside the tree. This one... Let's go down to here. And make sure I'm in the right layer. Is going to go on to...
Bastard.
3, 4.
Bastardo. How high up in the air am I? I'm up like at least 5 feet above the tree line right now.
You
so how
are.
high am I?
You're like 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
Make it a general 30. Aberrat, you'd be close to around 20. Just moving them all. They only have 20 feet of movement. And that's with both their actions. These are slow little buggers. So, that's their turn.
Good.
Aberrat, for you, the starting to get to the tree trunk, and you hear this. And many of them are beginning to crawl up the tree trunk.
How high do they get?
They get to the tree trunk base. They're beginning to climb up.
Okay.
They haven't gotten
They're just starting to climb. Okay.
Yeah, just starting to. Just starting to. For you, Eulandriel, they're all beginning to form that circle. The one right below. And the other ones are close by. Right after them is this guy who is going to look up and go. And with your passive perceptions, you all begin to hear a few more squeaks coming around. Elandriel, it's your turn. I'm just going to reveal a few more things here.
Okay, I'm going to use my full turn to get right there at 60 feet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I was right here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here, where I'm pinging. Am I in the wrong layer? I'm in the wrong layer.
Yes, wrong.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There.
There we go.
So one up, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So, I
move this.
How long do I have on that? Because we started my Steps of Night last minute. How long do you suppose I have?
Wise. You would have had to start a new one for this. So you'd be 3 turns in.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, you mean, yeah, that's what I meant. The last, yeah. Yeah, so I'm 3 turns into the 10 turn. Okay, gotcha. Okay then. I used all my actions to move. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to quickly, as a bonus action, you don't need to be healed, do you, Everett?
Oh, gods no.
Gods no. It's only me that got hit earlier. At level... Yeah, at level 2, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh.
On this guy, who's running in currently. You can see him.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, I'm going to attack immediately. Do that on a cast. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it does.
So that's going to be 10. What is that? Force damage.
10 force damage, alright.
And then I'm also going to...
There is, as your spiritual weapon, like, materializes and comes sweeping down at that egg level, a few of them are running forward, charging after where you were. 3 see and duck down, but the other ones don't, and there's this cutaway, and then shing! Comes back, and you look at them. The other ones are standing up, and one gets a horrified look as his 3 friends who are standing there begin to slip apart into 2 individual parts.
See, so what I was going to do is I was going to add another D8 of the radiant damage of Divine Strike on that, because when I hit.
It. Okay, do it.
So that might end up killing. As an explosion, I want it to like slink, and as they start to slide, just an explosion of radiance.
Okay, sweet.
Of 5 damage.
Perfect. 5 damage. This pop of radiance, the one that's just still standing up horrified, another one runs forward, grabs hold, and goes, and then there's this falls over as the backside of him is completely compressed inwards.
Oh, yes!
With blood like splurting and the goo splurting out onto the face of the horrified one.
Get wrecked, fucks. Alright, that is My turn.
Oh my god. Brad, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to do something, Murray, you are quite familiar with. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire.
Oh my gosh, I love Wall of Fire.
I'm going to cast it around the trunk of the tree of which I am on, but, close enough so that it is actually, the safe side of the wall is barely not touching the tree.
Okay.
And I want it to be just low enough, because you said I'm about 20 feet up.
Yeah.
I want it to be about 15 feet high.
Okay, so mark down where you're trying to cast it.
Right here. This would be like the full radius, but I'm assuming the trunk is more like 10.
So if you're casting it like that, but you would be on the heat side, so you would be taking fire damage as well.
No, I'd be above it.
Oh, you want to be above it?
Yes,
oh, right,
I'm casting it around the tree below me.
Okay, around the tree trunk. Yeah, you do risk setting the tree on fire, obviously.
Yeah, that's a given, yeah.
Yeah, and you would be in parts of the branch that would be set on fire below. So, yeah, go for it. Sure.
Yeah, I'm casting that.
Let's mark down with a drochet window. Freehand this shit. Do you want to curve it?
It is a circle. I am casting, because you can do a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high.
Oh,
1
sweet!
foot thick.
Mama pajamas. Why am I doing this then?
Yeah, you can just put a circle right there. So I just want it to just barely not touching the tree, but enough that anything climbing the tree is in the wall. Nice. I know they're small, so that's very difficult to do, so I'm probably still going to light the tree on fire.
20 foot. Like that.
Yeah, and 20 foot is the widest I have to put it, so I do want it to shrink enough to be around the tree itself.
Oh, to be around the tree, literally itself.
Yes.
I have the weirdest idea, and hopefully it works.
And is that facing outwards?
Yes, and I do kind of want it to be smaller so that it's just around the trunk.
Okay.
That way, anything at the tree and 5 feet of the tree must make the deck save.
Perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Worked that out in the end.
Basically creating fire barbs on the tree trunk.
Essentially, yeah, climbing up the branches. How much damage does that do?
That is going to be 5d8 fire damage.
5d8, and they have to make dex saving throws, right? Or is it con?
Or take half. It is dex. Dex of 16.
Okay, first one saves. There's only 2 in the way right now, and the second one only got a 13, so the second one failed.
Alright, so the first one takes 13 points of fire damage, the second one takes 26 points of fire damage.
Okay, 13 points. 26. Right. So, there are 12 of these egg-like creatures running up. You look down, Abrad. Cast your spell, and flames begin to lick up the branches. They charge forward. The searing smell of the flesh is what reaches you first. And then you start seeing the blister marks as the eggs start running towards this open flame, charging into the unknown, hopping on, and then the backsides bursting as the heat gets too immense. One of them falling, heading towards the base itself, starting to turn a bit more of a crisp brown look. Stops moving, eyes almost boiled out of its head. A few of them stop, manage to stand around, shielding their face from the heat and the waves, looking up and going, This one's entirely dead. These guys burst into oblivion.
All right, I am then going to take my move action to attempt to climb up the tree trunk a little higher.
Okay. Give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
We'll do acrobatics with a total of 11.
11? You can make it another 10 feet up.
Perfect. That's good enough. And I have nothing I can currently do with my bonus action, so I will hold there.
All right. You are 30 feet up. Your Londril, did you used all your movement to move forward, so
Yep.
You're still 30 feet as well. It is their turn again. These things are just going to clump forward. You can hear the forests around you are surrounded with just squeaks. Small, strange squeaks. Let's see. This is what I get for putting many of these things, but it's going to be funny in the end. Trust me, it'll be great. This one is going to move right there, and your Aberrat, the one right here. You can see those 6 are beginning to form this strange semicircle, and the one behind it, they're starting to line up. The ones around here are doing the same thing. They can move there, they'll move there. This one is going to continue charging in to your flame wall. But we'll ask you to do damage for that later. Yolondriel, does a spiritual weapon have any damage, or can it be attacked?
Nope.
No? Well, you see these 6 start attacking your spiritual weapon needlessly. Well, these few left. There's not 6 left of them left anymore. And Aberrat, these eggs start emitting a strange vibration that you can start to see. And the other ones behind them literally jump in. And they get launched at your direction. And you just hear this as they are getting shot. That is a total of 13 to hit.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. And the other one is only a 4 to hit. Oh, 6 to hit, actually. Whoops.
That will not hit.
Perfect. We can get 3 of these off each. This is such a stupid skill. There's a 15 hit?
Yeah, 15 will hit.
15 hits, okay. That's a 22, no, 20, yeah, 22. So that's 4 hits. It's another 15, 5 hits, and 1 misses. They start getting launched out at you, and this bizarre feed, whatever they're doing, confuses, and then the sharp pain of one of them colliding and shattering against you comes in. That is 7 for the first. 5 for the second. Ooh, 10 for the third. Seven for the fourth. And 8 for the last. these guys. There's less eggs around them, as some of the ones that were formulating and vibrating, you can now, when you look over, their faces have that non-active dead look, and there are cracks all around the framework of their skin. They're still in that circle vibrating. You can see it having effect on the ones that are also launching their friends your way. And then go ahead and roll that fire damage, because that one is down there is not getting out of the way in time.
12. That was not that great of a roll.
Afterwards, after this massive getting smashed by eggs, you look down and you notice the ones down there haven't moved because they are basically burnt in step. And
they're fried.
They are fried. They are dead. They are gone. At the end of that, both of you hear a "Ha! Some of them found me!" Big guy's turn. He's gonna look at you, your laundry, and try to swat you out of the air with a big chubby baby fist. That is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
He just swings and goes. That's his turn. Your Londril, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try something nuts. Let's get nuts. Quickly, as
getting egged.
Getting egged. I might be about to. I'm going to use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon. So I'm going to move it right here. Now, to visualize for you, DM. Now I'm imagining this thing has an egg shape, right? Meaning it comes to a point at the top, correct? Get my spiritual weapon, vanishes, and then reappears at the... And it is going to bonus action strike like this. At the very, apex of it,
take
right?
the tip off.
Trying to take the tip off.
Just the tip?
Just the tip. Just the tip. That's 13 force damage.
You have to roll the hit first.
Oh yeah, roll the hit. I'm a fucking moron, folks. Okay, so for sure. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. So 13 force damage.
So then 13 force damage. Does that at least crack the top?
So when your spiritual weapon comes down and hits, you were expecting it to just kind of slice cleanly or crack or something, and then it stops and you hear this as it kind of slides across the skin. A little cut appears across the fleshy skin, and you hear him go.
All right, then I'm gonna go. Oh, fuck it, and I'm going to cast. Where is it at? Can I only do moon?
These things count as hostile creatures, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so the one that just died technically has given me 10 HP.
Yes, it has. Good remembering, yeah.
I am going to cast right in the center of the big guy, right at the apex. Moonbeam at level 5. That's
spiritual
5.
weapon's not concentration, is it?
It is concentration.
It is concentration?
So
okay.
No,
it's not. I was like, I was sitting there like, that's one of the most powerful things about it. Yeah. You're keeping track of the time turners on it, right?
Yes, I am.
And you're flying?
Same with my flight, yes.
Perfect.
So I've got, after this round, I've got 5 of flight, and then I've got 8 of spiritual weapon.
Perfect, yeah.
So Moonbeam, concentration up to 1 minute. I'm casting that at level 5. So on each of your turns after you... Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Where's it at? When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghost that cause it to take 5d10 radiant damage on a save and half as much on a successful one. It's a con of 16. It has to... at the beginning of its turn.
Okay.
Has to save for. Now I am going to then use movement. Where's the girl at? Over here?
Yeah, she is. She's the Jartis on the screen.
Yes. So I am going to then. I'm gonna sidestep like 5 feet like that, so I'm maybe out of this guy's range. How big is its range?
He reached you where you were, which is 10 feet, so at least 10 feet from your knowing.
Okay. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, then on 30 I'm going to try and step around this tree. Like,
Okay.
what? You can try and, like...
At that point, you're triggering an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Yes.
As you are stepping out of his range, and he reaches out and goes, "Everything!" That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Ouch.
Okay. I also need you to make a strength saving throw.
Not good at those. It's a 19.
19. Okay. First, you feel the fat fingers wrap around and squeeze a little bit, and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But you manage to squeeze and squirm your way out of his grasp. You are not restrained in his grasp.
All right. I'm gonna...
concentration saving throw.
I will. I have advantage on those. Thank
Do,
God.
Warcaster.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's a 16.
Yeah, you pass. You maintain concentration.
Oh yeah, because my save DC is 6.
Yeah, your save DC is high.
I've known that.
It's really hard for you to fail.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that is everything I can do. That's all my movement. All
Okay.
actions. Yep.
Aberrat.
Hey, quick note, first things first. Don't I need to make a concentration saving throw or a constitution saving throw for concentration for getting hit by those guys?
Because Wall of Fire, yep, you do.
Yeah, I mean, those guys would have still taken the damage at the beginning of their turn, so.
Yes, they would have. Yep.
And I rolled a 19.
Yeah, you would need to do it for each hit, so you need to do 4 more.
Okay. And it's a con save, right?
Yes, it's a con save. Okay. You do add your con save to it.
I'm pretty sure that's going to drop it, because I just got a 6.
Yeah, that drops it.
Alright, yeah, Wall of Fire's gone then.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I was going to drop it on my turn anyway. I just wanted to make sure we addressed that because we can't forget.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to, on my turn...
I have enough D10s for this.
Oh, she is.
I am going to...
Isn't she?
I'm going to cast... I mean, it worked earlier. I'm going to cast Erupting Earth right here. Sorry, I gotta actually have the... right here.
Okay. This spot. Centering it on them again, 20-foot shape?
Yeah, 20-foot cube.
Cube.
Centered right here.
Let's do this. Close to center. Where would you like them to be? There or?
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Perfect. Cool.
That's perfect.
Dex saves.
Yep. 16.
That's a 14. That's a fail. And that's an 11. That's a fail.
Perfect. They're both going to take 3d12. Ooh, that's a not great, but okay roll. One of them I rolled a 12, one of them I rolled a 1. Got a total of 16
They are both
bludgeoning
dead.
damage.
The ground around them starts to erupt, the circle itself breaks, and the ones that are dead fall to pieces apart. And they start getting crushed, fall into chasms, lose grip of their friends, see the pure horror of undergoing basically a to scale category 10 earthquake.
Okay.
They are dead.
And then I'm going to carefully climb down.
Okay, athletics or acrobatics?
11 on the acrobatics.
Ooh. You will get about halfway down. There's a point where you start to go down and one of your feet loses its grip and you have to rebalance for a second, losing part of your movement.
About 15.
So you're about 15
feet off the ground now.
Yeah.
Perfect. And bonus action. I mean, honestly, I really should just do it anyway. I'm gonna cast bonus action healing spirit on myself, essentially. Oh wait, no, I cast the spell already. I can't do that. Never mind. Bonus action can't do anything. I'm good.
Woo.
That is my turn.
Swings my ball. All right, it is it's Emma's turn, and she's currently going. These things are a lot scarier than I thought. Then it's their turn. They are all moving up. Seeing you climbing down, they're gonna... Circle's gonna break. They're gonna crawl forward. They cannot do some things, though, anymore. I might have moved that one already. Oh well. Merp, 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 merp.
I actually should probably have this on just so that we all know.
And these
but I'm
things
15 feet up.
Alright. Aberrat, one of them is going to try to do a Sonic Blast against you. That is only an 11 to hit.
I mean, I don't currently have my ring and cloak right now, right?
You don't.
So technically my AC is 11.
That hits.
Oof.
I forgot how low your AC was before you got those things. Oh my gosh. That is bad.
Don't die!
Well, they are half dead, so they only do half damage in this. That is 4 points of force damage. Thanks, Eldritch Bass, for resubscribing. Happy Easter. Hope you enjoy this horror themed. Here, take a look at this. That's what they're fighting right now. Look how terrifying it is. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Horrifying.
Perfect. And the big dude needs to take a con save, right? Yeah. Con save.
Yes, let me double check. Yes, it's con save.
6.
Did it fail?
It
Okay,
failed.
so it takes. D10s, folks. Sorry.
No, that's cool. Wasn't going to sleep anyway.
1 radiant damage.
How much? 21?
21 radiant damage. There's 1 on those D10s.
He is going to grumble and go, and move his pretty butt over here and try to grab at you, Yolandriel. No. 8.
Nah.
Does not work.
Nah, son. Nah, son.
That is his turn, Yolandriel. You are up.
Okay, Okay, let me double check Moonbeam. Okay, as an action, I can move the Moonbeam right back on top of...
You sure can.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, my spiritual weapon, which I can make myself, is going to blink and then re-pop up right there and attack this little thingamabob.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there are 3 of them left. Go for it.
Oh, wrong die. 1 second. It's 11 damage.
11 damage. Your spiritual weapon. These things are charging forward, Abra. You see it, and then they just... There is a... whoosh, as the tops are beginning to clack up. Guys, the legs are still carrying and moving, and then the stop tumble, and the insides just pour out.
Okay.
They're dead.
And then I'm going to hope to God this thing doesn't fucking grab me as I... 5, 10.
Alright, so at that point it's going to try to attack you.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Oh, God. Same roll as last time, 21.
Oh, okay. Strength, you said?
Strength saving throw, yeah.
God, my strength is so fucking high. Dirty 20. Thank God.
Yeah, you managed to get out of its grasp, but its fingers, when they hit you, it feels like you're being punched by each one of them. As you take... That's 5, 7, plus 6. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep moving, so that was 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Perfect. It is... Ooh, yeah, Aberrat.
All right. Here's what I will do. I will cast Cure Wounds on myself. And give myself 7 HP back.
Perfect.
Then I will finish climbing down this tree.
Does something need to make a save?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Uh, 15 feet. Can I just jump that and not take any damage?
You could easily get down 5 feet without needing a check, and then jump the 10 feet without taking any damage.
That's
so
what I'll do then.
It'll be an equivalency of 10 feet of movement.
Perfect. I will land there then, and remove this because we don't need it anymore. And then I will, let's see, action to cast a spell. I will hold any bonus action because I don't have any that I can do right now. And I will smile down at the small creatures in front of me.
You are muted, good sir.
Thank
At
you.
least to us.
Emma, you all hear down in the tree, you dropped her off and go. And ha! Ha! Got one! Oh shit, there's like 18 more.
I'm currently supermaning my way through the fucking tree branch.
She did successfully actually kill one. So that's numbers. Let's just call it that. Here we go. Which brings us to their turn. Do they need to make a save now, Aberrat?
Yes, since they are beginning their turn within my 10-foot radius, I am going to use my reaction to force a save. It's a con save.
Okay.
Of... Where are you, Halo's Force? 16.
Con save of 16. Natural 20, I'm sorry.
Oh, they pass. Yeah, they pass. That's fine. That's fine.
Every time you have that ability up, I always roll passes with it for some reason.
The truth is that ability is always up. I can't turn it off.
Oh, you just.
I just have to use my reaction.
Yeah.
In order for them to take the force to save.
Yeah, just moving. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Come on, move. There we go.
Here we go.
Well, one of them's running over to the spiritual weapon and stupidly attacking it. This other one here in front of you, Brett, the 3 remaining are going to attack at you with 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Dealing, good grief, 6 damage.
Cool.
Of bludgeoning as they are beginning to bite around your shins and ankles and severely puncture in and start to pull away at pieces of your flesh.
Severely.
The ones down there are getting closer. She's moving up. She only has so much more to run away from. That's their turn. This big boy is going to go.
Con save.
Con save. That is a con save of 19.
Okay, so he takes half damage. Sorry, so many died. 23 radiant damage.
23 radiant. Good grief. As he's running past this moonbeam, it is leaving like this physical sunburn across his entire body that looks like it's blistered in places. Very badly and very bright red, and gets past his eye and goes, and keeps running forward. It does take him his entire turn to get up to you, Eulandriel, so he cannot attack. Which means it is around to your turn again.
Okay, well, let me double check the range on spiritual weapon. 60 feet, so it's always gonna stay 60 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. 5, 10.
Okay. Tucky. It's if he hits, that's a 16 to hit.
What is my... That meets?
That meets, so it hits.
Yep.
Yeah, strength saving throw.
I'm good at these. That's a 17.
That passes. Stay out of his grasp. But you do take another 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm at half health.
As you are being pummeled by these fat sausage fingers.
Okay, I'm gonna use my full action, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm gonna get right there, and as I'm moving, staying within 60 feet of me the whole time. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna remove it. Blink! Right there. And it's gonna fucking swing on these.
Perfect, give me an attack roll.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm also going to do Divine Strike since it hits. So I'll do the radiant damage. That's 4 radiant, then another 8 force.
4 radiant and 8 force.
On whichever one you would like to hit. It is just in general, just fucking.
The one you you see a spot where there are 4 of them just crawling up, almost succinct in a line, going, bring up that spiritual weapon and just go down the line and get all of them. This one is dead. That was, you happen to be next to the one that she attacked, so boom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just for posterity, Murray, I have 3 rounds. Yes, 3 rounds left of flight. 6 of spiritual weapon, 7 of moonbeam at the end of this round. So for posterity,
cool.
I'm keeping track.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Habarat. There is this big lumbering egg baby.
I'm going to look down at these ones right here, and I'm going to say, remember this. And then I'm going to coalesce a grouping of mold spores within my hand, casting the spell Blight, and tossing the mold spores at the big guy.
I was literally just sitting here thinking, when's he going to cast Blight? When's he going to cast Blight? When's it going to happen? Go for
right
it.
Now.
What is the save? What is the save?
Con save 16.
Con save 16. I rolled a 7 on the die. That's a total of 11. He failed.
He actually failed.
Good. Good.
42 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Oof. Oof. Alright, Abrat.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Alright, so he's been charred a little bit by the radiant damage from Moonbeam, right?
Yeah, he sure has.
The parts that are less charred suddenly become gooey and squishy and start to turn black and moldy and gross. And then he kind of just spills out of himself from those parts. But the charred parts stay charred.
Okay. As this happens, the gooey bits start to soften, slack a little. The charred remains firm, exactly the way it is. They become cracks, putrid cracks, with gross liquids coming out of them that start to form, and then whiteness starts to seep from each one of the cracks, and they go, I feel so good. And then it just I would say, Abarat, give me a dex saving throw.
5.
5. This swamp of liquid waves out towards you, completely engulfing the eggs around, who all go, you will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as hard pieces of substance are repeatedly slamming against you from time to time, leaving cuts in places and bruises in others. One of the, as you see and kind of slam your back into the tree behind you and get a moment of staying still, one of the eggs is getting pushed through this liquid, and then this large emerald just comes around. He spins in time to see it. Goes, no!
Smashes him against the tree. Wham! And then just fucking...
Congratulations, it is dead. You That's disgusting.
Meanwhile, Yolandriel's down here just fucking stomping on eggs.
It probably also smells absolutely horrendous.
Putrid, like genuinely rotten egg. This is rotten egg right now. The smell is overcoming.
And meanwhile, my moonbeam's just frying some of it too, so it's even worse.
Abrat, you are prone, technically, at the end of this. But so are the ones in front of you. as that swamp of liquid surrounded you. That's disgusting. You still have, I believe, a bonus and movement.
I will stand up. That'll be my movement.
Half your movement. So
half my movement. Yeah. And for my bonus, I'll just kind of... And then look down at the now prone egg things in front of me, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. Her turn, Eulandriel, you see Emma has pulled out that small dagger and is beginning to stab away. Actually manages to hit. So two of these ones, she stabs down, breaking and cracking open the top of one of these creatures and pulls out, and the liquid just arcs out as the dagger comes around for another meet and then finds the middle of another, climbing up a branch and punctures it. Doesn't cut, literally just crushes it in. And there's seeping liquid coming all out of this one as they stop and go and just fall from the tree to the ground.
Alright.
Their turn round. They're continuing to charge in. Looking a bit more angered with a angry fervor. The ones in front of you, Abrat, stand up, but you are getting attacked by 2.
They have to make a con save.
They do, you are right.
The ones that stood up, that is. No one else does.
Okay. Just these crazy fucking things. Not many of them left, are there? They're easy to kill, thankfully. Okay. Con saves. Here we go. That's a 2. That's a fail. That's a fail.
Awesome. They actually take 1d6 points of necrotic damage.
Oh! Okay.
2.
They are still alive. Still standing. Attacks against you, Abarat. No, that one's gonna miss. That one's only an 8, and that one, of course, that one is an 18. So the 2 left managed to hit you. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. These ones are crawling up. One of them is actually going to manage to get in range and hit Emma. That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As Eulandriel, you see a few of them grab hold of her feet and start chomping down.
That was the wrong move, fellas.
It is your turn, Eulandriel.
Okay, I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement to slam down onto the ground next to her. Thwam!
She's near the top of the tree.
Oh, she is near the... Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down, then I'm just gonna glide down to her level of the tree, and that's when the spiritual weapon is going to go whoop below. So you're saying they're like grabbing onto her legs?
There's a few grabbing hold of the legs, and there's still a few more yet climbing up.
Okay, it starts... to visualize this, it starts below the ones climbing up, and it starts going... No, just like a fan blade under... Just going... And it's gonna start moving up. And... to hit. What is that? 1 second, sorry guys. 16 to hit.
16, that hits.
2 of radiant damage. Divine strike. And then 7 of force.
7 of force. As it's going through, it's like passing harmless through the wood and the branches as it starts chopping up. One of them at the bottom looks down, sees, and goes, starts climbing, and then it hits the legs, and you hear this. as it starts to chop, 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 and just thin slices of this shell is being chopped off like layers of an onion just being removed. It climbs up through the next one. Its arms, in places, the hands are still attached to the trees as the other bits start plummeting down towards the ground.
Okay, and then as whatever I have to...
That's what they're killing.
Yes. I am going to extend my hand to M, and if I have to use an action, or is that just going to be a half of my movement for her?
That's going to be half your movement and her reaction, so... Which she will do. She will jump on. It will trigger an attack of opportunity from them against her.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I am a cleric.
Okay.
I can heal.
They only rolled a 10. That does not hit her AC. So...
Okay.
She is full out back, flattened against her back. She's looking at you, holding on with both hands with the stagger, shaking, terrified look, and you hold out your hand and, okay, and just jumps straight onto you and grabs hold of your mid-torso, bypassing your hand entirely.
I am going to proceed to start fucking swinging at these people. The first one I'm doing is I'm like going and I'm like setting my my halberd like it's a golf club, and I'm going to in motion wink them off this fucking tree with 2 attacks.
Okay.
First one is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
On the die.
Your launcher will use a scramble.
Scramble. That's a wrong die. Excuse me. Where's my D10? It's going to be...
You get mixed results.
I get mixed results. It's going to be 6 slashing damage on the first one.
Okay. 6 on the first.
Then the second. Roll to hit. 1, 2, 8, 27 with a 19 on the die. 18 to 19.
Yeah.
That's going to be...
It's really not hard to hit these guys.
11 slashing damage.
Alright. You, as she jumps up and these things reach out and try to attack, you bring your halberd up. You meet one just above or just right below where that leg meets, slashing upwards, completely severing the bottom half of the left-hand side of their torso. The next one you meet just right near where the chin connects and slice cleanly upwards. You miss the third, but then come around with your second attack and just flat end blade splat that guy against the tree.
Whap. Yes.
And it is a squishy sound. And when it's flying across, you see the face area of it is completely flattened and crushed. And then it hits the tree trunk and just scatters. There are gems coming out of every single one of these things, by the way. It's dead.
Yeah. That is going to be my turn. It's 2 attacks, my bonus action, and my full movement. That is everything I can do for now. It is time to be a cleric, folks. Right after I use the restroom.
No concentration. He's dead.
What now?
There we go.
Oh.
I was yelling at the screen.
Dead.
Brad, it's you.
Excellent. I hate myself. Alright, I'm going to do something that I have also been saving. I'm going to use my wild shape to go ahead and give myself... where are you? Give me symbiotic entity. 32 temporary HP.
Good grief. This is why I'm not scared about throwing them against big enemies. These are 2 of the big hitters.
Yeah, and now that special thing that I have to force, or use a reaction to force, is 2d6 necrotic damage. And anytime I do damage, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic.
Ooh.
And then I am going to cast, because that was an action to do. I'm pretty sure that was an action to do. Let me just double check. As an action, yes, that was an action to do. So I'm going to cast. Where are you? What I was going to cast earlier. Healing Spirit, located on myself as a bonus action.
Okay. What's the radius on that?
It's just the 5-foot cube that it's in.
Okay, the 5-foot cube it's in.
Yeah, so I'm putting it on myself. This way I can give myself an extra 1d6 health. And it can heal a total of...
Concentration up to a minute.
1 plus 4, 5. 5 times.
Okay,
I will
and
keep
that's
track of that.
concentration.
Yes.
Up to a full minute. Perfect. Cool. Moving anywhere?
No, it's staying on myself so I can give myself... Oh,
Are
6
you moving
HP.
anywhere?
Oh, no, I'm not moving anywhere. No.
Okay, cool.
I want to stay right here.
Rules by. He's gonna make it up to you.
And I'm forcing this one to make a con save.
Is it one or all of them?
No, it's just one. Because I have to use my reaction to force someone to make a con save if they start or end their movement in my range.
These things
so
are...
it's a powerful ability, but it's a limited use powerful ability.
Cool. Aberrat, 3 of them are attacking you. Yolondril, one of them you.
The one with the con save, though, should make its con save first because it might die.
That
Since you
is
said
a
there were 2 of them.
dirty 20.
So it takes no damage, yeah. So it doesn't die. Perfect.
Unfortunate.
That's fine.
First one gets a natural 20. Let's do Aberrat. Next one's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And then a 19 to hit.
Oh, which one's me? The third one?
None of those.
Oh, they're all...
No, those are all me. Yeah, all 3 of those hit.
The natural 20 is 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Oh.
And between the other 2... good grief, I keep rolling 2 4s and 2 1s. Is another... Between the other 2 attacks is 10 points of bludgeoning damage again.
Bludgeoning damage. Perfect.
So 26.
Didn't quite get through my temp.
No. Yolondril, you're getting a blasty blast. No, you're not. 12 to hit. Pretty sure that misses. Perfect. It is What's-Her-Face's turn. She's going to grab hold tight of you. Use her action to hold on. Your turn, Yolondril. Just spinning on up, continuing. You are on mute, by the way, sir.
Sorry. It's going to start spinning again. So let's say it went like all... And now it's coming douwn at this...
It's like that laser trap in Resident Evil.
Keeps coming back.
30 hit.
What was the hit?
30-20.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
It's going to be 8 points of force, and then Divine Strike 2 points of radiant.
2 points of radiant. You look and see one of them is yelling for all the others to get down, take cover, or something, but the hand gestures, they really show it, but they're not listening, they're not hearing it. And then slowly just one, another, another. But the one who managed looks, times it perfectly, jumps up, and it just goes centimeters below his feet. He lands on the branch again. Starts running up the branch.
I'm going to quickly look over my shoulder, seeing that Aberrat is surrounded. Then, as my action, I'm going blink right on that guy. You see this moonbeam just go and start moving in your direction.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to zoom out here. There we go.
And then I am going to... Okay, which one's me? This one's me. I don't care if it is an attack of opportunity. Me and M are just gonna get back up to where I was, 15 feet, and then 15 feet over.
All
5.
right. He's gonna attack
10,
you.
15.
Wow,
Yep.
that's only 7 to hit.
Nope. And I boot, scoot, and boogie, but I'm, for now, leaving my spiritual weapon there, because it's like slowing down, right? And then it starts spinning in the opposite direction to go back up. Anyway, that is my turn. If you'd want to move her more close to me, or give me, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I got
also give me access to that.
Boop.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Do you, Zabrat?
Awesome. Abrat, contemplating things for a moment, decides that he is going to attack still.
There are many of them around.
Yeah, I am going to drop Healing Spirit.
Okay.
And cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
At 3rd level.
Okay.
And I'm putting that right here.
Okay, you... Flaming Sphere will still be concentration. Boop. What's the radius of Flaming Sphere?
5 feet, so just the sphere, basically.
Perfect, so just the thing that it occupies. Perfect, and then you're putting it right here.
Yes. And
All right.
they all must make a dexterity saving throw. So that's this one, and this one.
Perfect. Starting with the latter.
And it's 16.
16 dex saving throw. Dex is +1, that's a 14, so that one's a fail. And this one, that's an 11, that's a fail. And that's an 18. Last one passes.
They might still die anyway, because they do take half.
Yep. Gonna leave that for a second.
So 14 damage is the total. The one that saved takes 7.
7. Well, the one that saved is crispified and dead. This is what always happens when your Londril uses Moonbeam. Something else kills the target.
Okay, hopefully one is dumb enough to move into it.
You're taking you're taking like a stage light and putting it over like this one, and everyone kills it. And then, oh hey, this one.
Hopefully someone is dumb enough to move into it. That also is included in the spell.
They're pretty damn stupid. They're pretty stupid. Alright, that one's dead. The other ones take 14 points of damage. It's like popcorn. You're watching popcorn as these things are running by, literally just popping with fried egg bursting out of each one of these creatures landing on the ground. One of them starts walking forward a little bit. As it turns, you see that the right side of it has completely shelled off to the ground. It bends over and picks up the half that's shelled off, and then turns and starts walking in no erroneous direction randomly. There are others who are screaming as the liquids are literally popping out of their eyes and getting cooked on their flesh. The eyes just bursting for the last piece of cherry on top.
Good.
That would mean they have that much left.
Move into the moonbeam. Move into the moonbeam.
Alright, anything else with your turn? Barat.
Bonus action.
God damn it, you're gonna kill the one that is going to move into the moonbeam.
I can't move the spear on the turn I summon it, so I'm not going to move that. So I don't have a bonus action to use right now.
Okay. Swings around to Emma's turn, who continues holding on. And these things are moving. One of them, Yolondriel, is moving into the moonbeam.
Con saving throw of 16, son.
So I can get there. Okay, let me just get this one. There we go. Con save, 16. Natural 20.
Okay, he takes half damage on a 5d10 fucking onslaught.
Point in order, right? Yep.
This one right here is the one that I want to force a save on.
Okay, cool. And that is a...
DC 16 con.
Con? He rolled a 2, that's a fail.
Oh, he takes 2d6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Yolondriel, how much radiant damage are you doing to this other one?
9.
It's gonna be... Fuck me. 25 radiant damage.
25?
Halved. Excuse me. If he
still
did he save?
Enough. He did save, but it's still enough.
For flavor, as this thing steps in, it's like an anime vapor where they're like, ah! And then it's just like black, white, and all you see gems land, and they're like steaming.
Yeah. Just dust in the wind as soon as they walk into the moonbeam itself. For a while it's fine, then they don't feel any of it, but then they start graying, and slowly as they continue running, stumbling for a second, steam starts coming off, and then mist going with the steam as the gems just fall to the ground with remnants of the liquid steaming off. Oh my gosh. As for this one, a few of them start looking that putrid green the big one did, falling to the ground and just literally turning into slush and liquid. With little tiny mushrooms.
Except for where they've been burned.
Yep. That's them moving in. This one is going to... He's going to psychic blast himself to you, Yolondriel. With an attack roll. Does a 16 hit?
It meets. Fucking cocksucker.
That's 6 points of damage as this egg that's running up, trying to seek vengeance for his friends that you hack and slash to pieces, jumps, and then you just hear this as it kind of vibrates and shakes itself and then launches forward, slamming into the side of your head. Feels genuinely like you're being egged with an actual egg,
yeah.
But with hard pieces of substance underneath.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's dead.
I take that damage.
These ones are moving up. As for you, Barat, quite a few of them are attacking you here. As you are being swarmed.
Swarms!
Swarm! First attack. That's a 16 to hit. That's a 14 that hits. That's a 15 that hits. That's a 22 that hits. That guy's at full health as well. Oh shit, they upgraded. That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage. This one's at half. With 7 points. This guy's half too. 6 more points. And this one's at full. Last one. 9 points.
Yeah. I'm looking rough now.
Okay, I got you.
There are 7 of them left, so... Yolondriel.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while Yolondriel
Go for
goes.
it, yeah.
Okay, quickly. Bonus action for this. I'm gonna do mass healing word at 4 for everybody.
Yeah, he's definitely within range.
So 2d. 9.
9.
I will write that down in a second.
Perfect. Write it down.
One second. Sorry. Write something else down. Okay. That was my bonus action. So I'm going to fly her another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, as an action, it's just gonna go to this side. My spiritual weapon has to stay within feet of me. It kind of like automatically does that. So.
30 feet of you?
60 feet. Was it already within 60 feet?
It was already within 60 feet, yeah.
I'll put it back then. Whatever. It can stay right there.
Alright,
yeah. That's everything. Action,
perfect.
bonus action movement.
Abra,
you're healed for that.
Healed 9.
I am healed 9.
Yep, you are healed 9.
Beautiful. Alright, my turn.
And it is your turn.
Excellent, excellent.
Moonbeam has moved on top of this one.
Perfect. I am going to...
Oh, I need con saving throws from you, actually. Concentration saving
you're right.
throws. Need
How
4
many?
of them.
And from me.
And from you.
Me as well.
What do I need to succeed?
You need a 10.
Okay, 2. Barely. I just rolled a 10. Does that succeed?
Beats. Yep, meets.
Okay.
Nice.
And then last one. Oh, perfect. 14. So I succeeded on all of them.
Awesome. And then your Londrill, what was yours?
Mine was 13.
Yeah, you succeed. Yeah, and they needed a 10 as well. Coolio.
Oh, yep.
Cool. Sorry about that. Go on, Abra.
Oh, that's quite all right. We need to make sure of that. I'm going to move my sphere right here. So these 3 have to make
Dex
right?
saves. Yeah. That one's a fail. That was dirty 20 to pass. Well, 19. But I still think that passes, and that was a fail.
Yeah.
So the one under the moonbeam passed.
Nice.
The rest of them failed.
Wow, that is the worst roll I've ever rolled for this. 5 points of damage to those who take full, 2 to the one that took half.
Ooh, that is bad.
Ouch. That's bad.
real bad.
That was 2 1s and a 3, folks. That was my bonus action.
Okay.
My action, I'm going to use my wild shape again.
Okay.
Second time, and last time I can do it for the day. Giving myself 32 temporary hit points again.
Perfect. Perfecto. Round 2.
And that will be my turn.
Round to Emma. She holds on tight. These ones... desperately trying to follow after you, Andrea.
Yep.
Failing miserably. This one is going to step into there. Abra, you are covered in these creatures. This one, underneath your moonbeam, needs to make a con saving throw.
Yes, 16. Pass or fail.
The one that stepped up, I'm going to force to make a con save as well.
Okay. For yours, your Londrill, you rolled a 15, so that's a fail. The other one, natural
damage.
20.
Yeah, he doesn't take any damage then.
I keep rolling natural 20s on those.
That's fine.
It's gonna be 29 radiant damage.
Yeah, so these things
Same
turn
thing
to
again.
mist as well. Just gems falling to the ground. The steam comes from it. That's another one. Bit the dust. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was even on their turn. It's disgusting. 4 attacks against you, Abrat. That is a 16. That hits. That's only a 6. That one misses. That's a natural 20.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And a 17 to hit. So, first hit. They're only rolling 2. It's only 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Second hit. It's also at half damage. That is 4 doubled for the crit to 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And the last hit is
what I
at
just gave you.
4 for attack. Ooh, that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage. 10 hit points coming in handy here.
Yes, very much so.
Freaking tank. Good grief.
That's that druid build.
That is a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've dealt more than 100 damage to you this whole thing.
I think so.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You've done enough to kill me at least twice.
Good grief. Alright.
Nothing like the tank and the cleric coming together.
Andrea.
Uh-huh.
It's you.
Okay. Bonus action, and for flavor, this is what I want. As these things are chasing after me, right? My spiritual weapon, whoomp, right in front of this group right here. And hopefully they're in a line. Feared like one after another
line them.
On my spiritual weapon. No, I want like the point. You know how it's got like a pointed end?
Yeah.
They're just running and it's all of a sudden. It's right there. Alright, it's gonna be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Once again, Divine Strike. That's 8 Radiant.
It's not actually Divine Strike, it's called something different. Not a
Paladin,
paladin,
sorry.
Divine Strike's paladin,
it's,
right?
The Divine Strike is Paladin. It's Divine Strike.
Is it really?
Once on each turn, when you hit a creature. Okay, this is nuts because I just rolled 2 8s for my damage, like full damage. So it's 8 Radiant and then 12 force damage. As these things clunk, 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 and then they all explode in radiant damage. As the other group, this group right here, is just covered in viscera, and egg viscera.
There is still 1 left in the other group of 6. He's running by, they're all charging, screaming. Then suddenly, one runs in, another one runs in, another one runs in, and then just slight little adjustments from your spiritual weapon.
Right, it just
have them just pierce themselves into it. But one of them is running along, jumps out of the way of its adjustment, lands on the ground, and stands up, only to fall again. As he looks down as he lost his leg, and he starts crawling desperately your way, just growling and screaming at you.
Hilarious.
Okay, that's
Perfect.
bonus action.
Yes, that was my bonus action. Sorry, folks. I still. Okay. What I am now going to do, as effective as Moonbeam is, I think I have to switch her up.
Ooh, concentration saving throws. You Aberrant.
Do I have 3 of them or 4 of them?
3 of them.
3 of them, okay. I failed on the first one.
Okay. Flaming Sphere, gone.
What I am going to do, instead of using an action to my Moonbeam, what I'm going to do is cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level onto this group.
This group?
Right here.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
Yep.
Do it to it.
And that is going to be... Where's my guy? 26 to hit, yeah?
Yeah, that hits, oh yeah.
Okay, time to break out the D6s, folks. I had all the D10s broke out for... What is this, 60? 6. Got it. Okay. I hate when my dice get stuck. Okay, so that is 10, 15, 21.
21.
21 radiant damage. Right in the center of him. It's like a spear that like
You hold down your halberd where you're casting this through, and this small ball bead of energy formulates to the front and starts to grow and pulse and pulse and pulse, and then launches forward with streams of like a comet coming out the back of it. Shoots down Nabarat as these ones are rallying up to run towards you. There is a flash. And when it clears, there's just a small crater in the ground, filled with small little gems. They're all dead.
I'm gonna say down to M. You can look now.
As you do,
And then
she is currently looking down at the ground, getting ready to jump off.
Okay.
Another one down there. Anything with your movement?
Oh yes. Movement. Yes. I'm gonna take us like. So that square is where it's all rocky stuff, right?
Yes, that is all hard, difficult terrain.
Okay, I'm going to go 15 feet lower and 10 feet that way. And then that's gonna be.
Okay. Perfecto. Aberrat, it is you.
All
There are
right.
not that many eggs left around you. You've destroyed most of them.
Good.
Eggs.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on myself.
Oh, good thing I'm going down right now, because that is my flight. That was my turn. As I
oh shit,
I'm just like no, not my wings. It's just the steps of height. So I'm just like all of a sudden I just like lose.
Like you stumbled
I gave
downstairs.
myself 19 HP.
Nice. Awesome.
That's good. And then I am going to. That was an action. I'm kind of just going to look down at them and grin, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Emma is going to.
As I begin to fall, she just lets go and gracefully lands on her feet, and I'm just like, ah! Face plant.
She's running off back the direction where you came from now that you have these things distracted. And you can see that she starts looking at the ground and picking up gems and putting them into a sack. Their turn. That one is going to make it 10 feet forward. He's missing a leg, poor thing. So it's going to make it. Then they're going to try to Sonic Blast you. These ones are all attacking you, Aberrat.
I want the center one to make a con save.
Center one make a con save? Okay.
Yes.
Gonna roll. So for the attack against you, Landriel, they rolled a 5. So they missed. Center one, con save. That's a natural 1.
Oh, nice. They actually died. They actually take, 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, how frustrating.
Another one of them falls, decrepit and just bubbling on the ground. Attacks, that's 13. Natural 20.
Good lord, buddy.
And 19.
You've critted against me 3 times now tonight.
3 times.
I'm
tonight.
sorry.
3 times.
And I've made crit saves against your save thing like 3 times.
At least
too.
twice. Yeah, 3 times. 3 and 3.
First hit
I'll
is
do it
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Good news is you just lower them to the health points where they are dealing half the damage now. And by
Nice.
damage, I mean the amount of dice I roll. Not by the number you're taking. So for this
Yeah,
crit,
just
it's 2 4s. So 16 points of damage, bludgeoning damage from the crit. The last hit is only 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Healing myself was a wise decision.
Okay. That is their turn. It is you all are up. They are all looking rather ragged. The only complete one of the one that's trying to Sonic Blast you, Andrea.
Okay, that'll last about 0.2 seconds. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, bonus action, spiritual weapon, boom, boom, right behind these guys. And it's going to, like, I want it to be like they know the sound by now. And they turn around in time for this thing to go, like, right across, like, their open mouths as, like, egg starts to seep. And, like, the slide's like, if I hit it. That's in case I hit.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah. Divine Strike, 3 Radiance. A total of 5 force damage.
3 and
Not
5.
as good. Not as good as it has been.
But 8, so... A few of them, 2 of them, do get caught with their screaming mouths, and do fall in half and start cracking and falling to pieces. But 4 of them still stand, though. So you've got 5 around you. Same number as Abrat currently, I think. No, Abrat has 6. 7, excuse me.
How are you looking, Abrat? As I look over at you, what do I see?
I look rough, but I'm grinning.
It's good news. I'm gonna start swinging. I'm gonna clean up the rest of them.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, let me grab it. Where did I put you? 8 slashing damage.
Okay, there is still 2 of them up. One of them is now missing part of the upper area of his skin.
Okay, 19 on the die. So
That
that's
hits.
27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Oh, I fuck these dudes up with max damage of 14. 10 on the die.
The only one left down there is the one missing a leg crawling at you.
Yep. That is everything that I can do for now. But I'm going to turn and I'm going to start walking in the... Oh, I still have movement though. Technically, yeah?
Yeah, you got movement, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go 5, 10, and stand next. Stand next to Abrat.
Abrat, you're up.
Excellent. I'm going to cast a spell I haven't cast yet. Wither and Bloom. The location is on myself, essentially. 10-foot radius. Centered on a point within range, so my feet. Each creature of my choice, so these 3 guys here.
Yep.
Must make a con save DC 16. If they fail, they'll take 2d6 necrotic. If they save, they take half.
The middle one saves, the other 2 fail.
Perfect. 2d6. So the 2 that failed take 6 points of necrotic damage. The one that saved takes 3.
Ah.
And then I can choose one creature in the area to then spend one of its unspent hit dice. So I'm going to choose myself.
Ooh, nice. That's a good spell.
And I'm going to...
Just reading
How
it
do I
the other
spend a
day.
hit dice?
You click on that short rest button and it'll pop up the amount of hit dice you have to expend.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I give myself 6 points of healing.
There are 5 eggs left.
5 eggs.
Out of
Perfect.
these 4 icons.
That's hilarious.
How are you all finishing them off? We don't need to continue rolling because you're gonna wreck the shit out of these things.
I I will go very quickly with this one over here that's like crawling towards us, and then you can take care of the rest. Brett, you deserve it. They have been. My spiritual weapon, it like floats around to where the egg can see it float behind it, right?
Yeah.
And then it turns right to where the blade portion is downward, right? And it like slams into the ground behind it, directly in line with its like legs as it's crawling away, right? And the spiritual weapon just starts slowly moving. Blade just is gonna bisect. And it's just gonna bisect it, just. The second it stops moving, my spiritual weapon just goes and disappears.
Inside's just pouring out. How are you handling the ones in front of you, Andrea?
With a mix of Eldritch Blast and my feet.
Okay.
Nice.
They are running in panic, the 5 of them that are still left. The 4 of them that are still left, they look around and just turn and start running. The one in the back sees his 3 friends running in front of him and they're going, and then this foot, the one on his left, crushing, little splatter on his face, and then on the right hand side, this crater gets created from this. What color is your Eldritch Blast?
It is very dark, like putrid green. Like very dark putrid green.
Putrid green slob just slams in, exploding outwards. Rubble of the ground gets splattered all over the face of this one. And then finally, the foot crushes the one in front. He stops, has to skitter for a moment, tries to change direction desperately, looks back just in time to see the putrid blob landing, obliterating his very existence.
Meanwhile, to us, they're just eggs running around.
Just eggs running around.
And we're like, fuck these goddamn things. These fucking. We start. Well, first, after we're both like, whew, good lord, I'm gonna say, did you see the giant gem? Was there a giant gem in that big thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna point at it.
It's like lodged against the tree that you see.
There's just underneath one of these hardened shells is a very large diamond. There's a lot of other decent sized fist gems all around. But Emma comes up and like, that's the one I want.
Okay.
You can have the rest. I don't
This
care.
is what we'll do. Oh, shit. All right. Yep, here. And I toss her the big one, and then I bend down and circle.
Oh my God.
Huge.
This is gonna do nicely. Yeah.
I'll help your laundry look for more on the ground.
Okay. Both of you give me investigation checks.
I will. Because I know I'm so good at these.
I mean, I rolled, but I did want to help your laundry specifically, but I did roll.
Well,
okay.
You did say you'll help your laundry. Would you like to give him advantage?
Yeah, that's really what I want to do.
Cool. Then roll with advantage, your laundry.
Let's see if I can get that nat 20. Because
you can't do much better than 18, yeah.
Can't do much better. Nope. Yeah.
18?
18.
All right. Give me... I need a series of rolls here. First off, I need a die 100. Die 100.
Just raw?
Just raw. Give it to me raw.
80.
80. Cool, do that again.
90.
90. One more time.
Or if I get 100, I'll nut 40.
40. Then a D20.
17.
17. And then 2 d20s.
12, 11.
12 and 11. Here. Emma comes running up to you all like, don't put them in the bag. Put them on the ground.
I put them all on the ground.
She snags up your bag, falling from your hand, and then starts putting them in the bag and like, you'll understand at the end.
Okay. Keep on looking.
And you in total, you get a fuck ton of gems. A ton of gems. A lot of gems. Quite a few diamonds, too. A few good-sized looking diamonds. So you look at one and you might think, ooh, that's at least worth 100 gold. You pile them all into your Londrel's bag of holding. Emma at the end guides you through the rest. Don't have any more encumbrance. You might see a few of them round, but they can recognize the viscera of their own kind spread across your bodies, as it's slowly dried up and kind of crusted over your clothes and your armors.
Yuck.
Eventually, you get to an area where natural light is starting to pour through. You have to squint your eyes for a moment, as the brightness is only coming from a spell that one of them cast, because it's still the middle of the night.
Nice.
Not
We
a spell,
pile
actually.
on
It'd be
out?
torches. Just a bunch of torches.
Yeah.
Actually, not a spell in this case. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, no, not really. But follow your way through. Before you're allowed to leave, the one in the red robes, who's now there, holds his hands up like, you have survived the extravaganza. You have deemed yourself worthy of living. Now, you must answer my question. Final test. Did you take anything? Did you put anything into your bags?
I will remove the 5 diamonds that I took and hand them to him.
Yep. I took 8 rubies and 2 emeralds.
Okay. You hand him all those things. He takes them. A recent bounty. Thank you for showing your honesty to our kind. You are free to go after you partake in the juice of redemption.
I'm going to raise a finger. Your Honor.
Yes?
I can still heal your prince. What I said was the truth. It wasn't a parlor trick. And now that we've proven ourselves,
give me a persuasion check. Ooh, at this point, actually, I should have this on night.
15 with a 16 on the die.
15. Enough! Your time with us is over. There is no need for any more so-called assistance. Now drink!
Okay.
You were both handed cups that are very, very evidently made from the shells of these creatures you've just been killing. They are strangely soft and flesh-like in your hands, with a weird, clearish liquid on the inside that seems to sparkle from time to time. You both drink deeply of this thick, syrupy liquid. It is sweet and tastes delicious with a nice, soft, earthen aftertaste.
I am going to tee you up a joke, Murray, and if you don't slam the... you no longer get pumped. I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask the judge guy. What do you call this drink?
Too many come to mind.
It's Easter related. It's creamy. It is. It's fucking Cadbury cream. That's the name of the drink. God damn it!
I was kidding. Wait. Some people call it the Cadbury cream. But they would be wrong because that's trademarked and copyrighted, so we can't actually call it that. So this is what we call a yolk of a good time.
What? Everyone, take 2 points of psychic damage.
I was joking.
That's going to be another 7 points of psychic damage for that one. Anyway.
You're both tugged at the hands and Emma looks you.
Thanks for keeping me safe. I'll take what you said into consideration. I think I might have some time out in the upper world waiting for me. Certainly don't want to keep cooped up.
Here's something that I'm going to go through my, alms box of cleric shit. I'm just going to pull out a necklace of, an Eshnar necklace, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
From just, the pile of crap I have. I'm just going to be I'm just going to wrap it up, and I'm going to hand it to her. I'm going to say, when you see the moons here, I guess. I still got to get used to that.
Okay. With that, you begin to be... You get pointed in the direction of where your camp was, and you see soft glints of a campfire going on.
Replacements were put there in the form of vegetables. They will be removed. Everyone who was on watch is asleep, so your entrance is clear for our secret.
Before, I think his name was Tiggets.
Tigget, yeah?
Yeah, before he can leave, Abrat will tell him where the tree that birthed him is, remembering that the individual they just described that he had been thinking might have been responsible for it was last there.
It's good to know. Gonna have to keep an eye out. But mail has been dropped according to them, so thanks for the info though. Might send some boys down that way.
Well, thanks for showing us around your home and stealing us from our beds and putting us through a trial that could have killed us. Against eggs.
No problem, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. We'll do it again if you like. You just gotta let us know.
Do the same ritual that your big black furred one did.
The what now? I am so confused by this situation because you guys said something about earlier.
Yeah, he set out a couple diamond for us. It's a calling. It's a message saying that you want to try to work out your crimes and differences with us. And the best way we can do that is by bringing a representative. Essentially, you were signed up, but as
I'm going to turn to Aberrat as he's talking, and then once he's done talking, we have things to discuss with Firestorm when we get back to the camp. Yes?
Oh.
Agreed.
Good luck.
If this ever happens again, if we come in contact with your people and the black cat makes an offering, only take him. Yeah?
I'll keep it in mind. Not gonna
Actually,
matter
that's
much.
a good. I think that's a good. Would you not agree with me, Aberrat? That's a good general for any time that this happens. Don't take the guy's friends. Take the guy who made the offering, Because then he might learn a lesson.
You're the
Because he didn't
ones
know he
there
was
for the
doing that.
crime, so, I mean, we had to take someone who's there for the crime, and then we had to take someone else who was going to be a third party and abstain to it. He put in the call. You didn't put in the call, big fungal dude, and then you're the only other person we could lift that we could bring out to answer the call.
In truth, according to the chaos that is their logic, they were sound in choosing you and myself.
Okay, well, I feel like we have a slight obligation to warn you about things that are going on in the upper crust. Undead are coming up from underneath, destroying cities. So,
Hey, buddy, what you call coming up from underneath, we call coming out from our roofs.
yeah, what I'm saying is that they might. So
they already have. What I'm saying is we know.
Okay. Well then,
leave the uppers to what they do, as long as they stay out of our territory. That's all we care about. And ain't them doing this, it's some other kind of party of some kind. So
yeah, it's gonna be like a good decade before search.
Something like that.
Anyway,
Anywho's,
Aberrat, let's get the fuck out of here. Because I'm over it.
Your doing's about to come into fruition here pretty soon. We're cutting it tight on that, too. I gotta stick around until that's when both of you hit the ground. And he's just left standing there looking at you, unconscious bodies. And fall unconscious. It's a good time. Okay, let's get it back in place. Hurry, hurry, scurry, scurry. When you both wake up in the morning, you remember nothing. You have no idea any of this happened.
Out of curiosity, the small little piece of flesh that Aberrat didn't hand over, does he still have that in his possession?
He does.
I have no idea where that came from.
You have no idea where that came from.
That's kind of horrifying.
Even more fun here is you all have a shit ton of gems in a bag of holding that only gives you items when you think about the items and call them forth to your hand. So you don't know that you have all those gems in there.
Okay,
that's hilarious.
I am excited for
all
when
these
that
months
stuff
later
just comes out of nowhere, like where your laundry just pulls his hand out filled with gems. Where the fuck did these come from?
I can't wait to have like a fever dream later on and just come clambering to like an inn, and I'm like,
it was real. I get to see you pulling out the gems, then going, "Fine, Storm. Why are you using my bag to stash your thievery?"
Stash your thievery. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here.
That is good stuff. We are finishing early because this is just a fun little Easter one-shot thing that Anima Rytak fed into my brain, so we did it. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully you all enjoyed and had a good time. I sure had fun putting our bread in your laundry through some crazy shit, so we will see you all on Tuesday at 6:30 for Into the Nightmare, where we've gone to hell. And hopefully we'll survive. For now, good luck, have a fantastic week, and try not to be as consequential as this lot. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
May have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this more giggles and shouts.